right back, Charlie. Definitely.
People deluded, I'm back again.
Come on, Ian, man. Come on.
There's always just that active when that defenders are being given, like. There's always just that active when that defenders are being given, like. There's always just that active when that defenders are being given, like. There's always just that active when that defenders are being given, like.
People deluded, I'm back again.
Come on, Ian, man. Come on.
And with that being said, with an introduction like that, I mean, Ian, all right, was all right. Talk about the effing screamer that was scored there, people. People deluded, I'm back again. I hope you can all hear me loud and clear. If you're on YouTube, smash the like button. If you're on Twitch, make sure you're taking part in the voting. You're subscribing with Amazon Prime. Make sure you're cross-following on all the platforms, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, all of that good stuff, people. It's Manchester City against Arsenal. It's watch-along business. It's FA Cup action, people. It's a, you know, obviously last time we met each other in the FA Cup, you know what happened, didn't it? I know the apprentice beat the master is all I know. Hopefully that's the case today. Again, I don't check the league table, but these are two teams that, if you just look in the papers, are allegedly fighting for the Premier League title. I mean, you have to define what fighting for the league actually is to me, people. Political barmer in full effect, but it's FA Cup action. Again, I haven't seen the lineup, but just it's hit me, people. I have a funny feeling Matt Turner, Fabio Vieira in, you know. I just have a brain thought just went off. Is Fabio Vieira in the lineup today, people? I need to check the lineup. We'll get the lineup and that done. If you're on YouTube, smash the like button. Make sure you're following on all platforms. You're commenting. You're doing all of that good stuff. Turn on your notifications. And I hope everyone's had a great week. I hope you're all doing well and safe. I hope your loved ones are in good health as yourselves. And I hope this week was great for you. And I hope you enjoy your weekend. And I hope the rest of 2023 is amazing for you lot, people. What are you lot saying in the comments? Rob Holding versus Haaland. Bro. Big up Arteta. It's an Arsenal thing, nonetheless, but yo, are you joking or? Arteta's got a plan, but brother, scaring me with them ones there, but I need to see the lineup right now, man. Big up Martinelli for signing a new deal. All right, he's better than Cannavaro. All right, say no more. Big up Trossard as well. Say no more. Say no more. Bro. Turner, Tomiyasu, Holding, Gabriel, Tierney, Xhaka, Partey, Fabio Vieira, Trossard, the new boy, Bukayo Saka, and fellow Haylender, Eddie Nketiah on the bench, Ramsdale, White, Zinchenko, Saliba, Kirio, Lokonga, Odegaard, Martinelli, and Marquinhos. Bro. Big bollocks of Mikel Arteta. I'll say that much. Big cool. Big cool. I hear it, you know. You know your squad better than me. If you feel it's time for rotation, or you don't necessarily feel it's time for rotation, you think other players deserve a chance. Hey, Kiratini. All right, it's calm. You know what? It is where it is. It is where it is. Magic in the FA Cup. Forget all of that. It is where it is. Let's go, man. Let's go. 1-0 Arsenal's my prediction, man. You can't go anything less, man. Let's see. You know, we just got to beat this City team twice out of 3 times. And we might be all right, man. Shout out M as well. Big up DJ and all my. I'm not going to repeat that because, again, YouTube are onto me about monetizing videos. It's good as a time to set pace on these, man. Amen. Do what we need to do at the Etihad. Sorry, Etihad. Deluded, you man are getting slapped up. Haaland will bully Holding, and why isn't Odegaard starting for you lot? Dennis, you have to take that with Mikel Arteta. That's big Rob Holding, you know. Remember what he did to Diego Costa in this very competition. Respect my guy, please. He's better than Cannavaro. He's peak. But what I would say, Rob Holding, you know you're playing Haaland. You know you're playing a great Manchester City side. You know you barely get a look in. Stand up to be counted. Serious pearly whites from Trossard. You don't need to get the subs up. I want to do that as well. Boy, it is where it is. Big calls from Mikel Arteta. You know your squad. If you feel other people deserve an opportunity, then fair enough, my guy. But with us playing Everton next week, who are going to probably have Sean Dice in charge, I mean, we could have dashed in a little Saliba, you know, Zinchenko or something, you know, little Odegaard wouldn't have gone to miss. Shout to Fabio Vieira. I'm not going to lie, Holding, big up your thing, but you're where I'm looking at, innit? Shout out Tomiyasu. I know you're on stuff. Holding, you rise to the occasion. Could have slapped in a little Ben White fullback. He's on the centre half, sorry, if he's on the bench. Saliba could have went a miss. I know we're not going two left-sided centre halves, but Kirio could have got a sly looking. You must have been told all week you're playing against Haaland today, Holding, innit? The world thinks you're going to get savage, prove everybody wrong, innit? Haaland's, as great as he is, he's immortal. You know, just the other week he went on a goal scoring drought. Forget him, man. He's not on nothing. He's not on nothing. We got the Glaswegian in our squad. We're better than them, man. Forget it. We have to overcompensate. 6 changes. It is what it is. You need to use your squad, innit? So this tells you that Europa League and probably the league are Mikel Arteta's priorities. Playing devil's advocate, people. Understand the bench stuff. You know, I thought you would have seen Tomiyasu and Trossard start, so I got them calls right. Playing devil's advocate, these, you know, 5 subs at minimum 3 could come on against City. Gonna have to use your subs. Could it have been worth naming a strong team then if you put the game to bed, wheeling off the subs? Because again, unfortunately, that's the first thing you're going to say. There's been 6 changes. We've moved around our defense. You know, Tomiyasu and Tierney, once upon a time, that was Arsenal's first choice fullback pairing, such as our development. Gabriel's our first choice centre half. Holding, at times, you have nailed down an Arsenal spot. Like I remember, he was in a good, real bit of form, really. And there was even England shouts, lol, until I think we played Man United and Rashford accidentally injured him. So do your thing, man. Bro, what I would say is, bar the obvious, the Sakas, the Eddie and Nketiahs at the moment, Xhaka and Partey and Gabriel, none of you are in Mikel Arteta's strongest lineup at this moment in time. Go and lay down a marker. Go and make Arteta. Clearly, he's got one eye in relation to Everton or mind, in my opinion. Go and make him switch up the program. Your defense is in trouble. Still got PTSD of that North London derby performance last year. Have a look at City's lineup, DG. Do I want to? Really? You know, I know I'm going to see Grealish and Foden and all these kind of brothers. I don't really want to see it. I'm trying to just focus on the variables we can control, people. We're 51 minutes until kickoff. Oh, Mahrez and that. And, you know, his comments pre-game, he said they're going for it. Ooh. Naughty. Bloody hell. Moreno, Lewis, you know, Rico Lewis is lit. Akanji, Stones, Ake, Rodri, Bernardo, Bernardo, Kevin De Bruyne, Gundogan, Mahrez, Grealish, and Haaland. Well, if that man was so good, they'd be top of the league, wouldn't they? He's up till we freeze up, man. The next Manchester package is brewing. It's brewing. I know you got something for you. Shout out you, Omar, on behalf of myself and everyone. Happy birthday, lad. Can't lie, you sure picked today to be born, mate, you know, against Manchester City, you know. Get some Hennessy or something else, man. Don't put too much in this result. I remember holding a Mustafi or Koscielny having a good centre-back partnership at the start of Emre's era. Same, man. We came through the trenches. That's a respectable lineup. Let's see how we do, especially at the start. Holding us Haaland in his pocket, at least until the opening whistle. We're holding at least 3 goals today. Bit more optimism, boys. Bit more guys and girls. Bit more optimism, man. Come on, man. DG, you got City tomorrow in the Prem. Tomorrow? Oh, you asked me a question. DG, you got City tomorrow in the Prem. All positions are taken up, but the one up top. Eddie's on fire, but Jesus is 100% fit. Who are you picking? It's a difficult one, man. That's a good question. You can't just look at the 2 players. I think you're right. Eddie Nketiah is in form. You know, goals are infectious. You know, this is why when strikers don't score, they typically don't score for a couple of games. Look at Haaland, and then when they get 1, they get 2, and Eddie's performing. But a fit Gabby Jesus is forgotten about, and he's scary. Brazilian as well. Plus, he'd be playing his former employers, for your example. So, yeah, I'll go with that, man. I'm kind of disappointed with ours slightly as well. I thought Saliba would play, but it is what it is, man. L, shout out yourself. You said one more time, you know what? We locked it in.
Because you always use that.
For good luck, if anything.
Defenders, I think, it's like.
Lord knows we're gonna need it. Yeah, so hopefully everyone's happy there, man. Holding versus Haaland is mad. But hey, make himself a legend today, innit? Because the world thinks you're getting Sam. Holding himself probably had sleepless nights. You know, it's probably his brother and his family members and siblings. They're not silly. They know exactly what's to come today. But go and prove people wrong. Obviously, there's the City lineup for everybody tuned in, people. So there's both of them. Give you a few secs to take that in. It is cold, man. One of you lot made it. Shout out to you lot. Not gonna lie, we're gonna have to do the lineup soon as well. Which yeah is a problem. This could derail us, you know, psychologically. Let's see. I'm not gonna lie, me Jacobs. If it did, I look at these Arsenal players funny. One win don't mean you're good. One defeat don't mean you're bad. And I don't want to see that. And if anyone does that, if we lose to City, they might as well pack up and stay at home. There's no shame in losing to potentially the best team in world football, definitely in the league historically after what they've been doing. Yes, it's not their strongest lineup, but then strongest lineup is completely different. You lost to City. If we lose to City, you think about, regardless of the lineup out there, clearly City's lineup is stronger to their starting 11 than ours. That's it. That, you know, whether it's silly from Arteta or you know, good from Pep Guardiola, we'll have to know. We don't know the dynamics, but it's these sort of games where probably, you know, I look at a couple of games. I'd say Tottenham away, even though it's perfect. United at home, Liverpool at home. When we're playing the top six, fine margins have gone for us. We've worked, you know, we've earned the right. We've won the games. But them little brain farts against a team like City, they will exploit. You know, the critics will say City, they're kind of lacking a soul this season. There's a bit of fire gone. Yes, technically great, smother oppositions. We know what City have been for years. Go and show these things today, man. Go and show these things, because if, you know, yes, it's the FA Cup, but what we can't forget is the backdrop of the Premier League. Pep is, for me, starting to play his mind games and showing why he's a great manager, you know, not just tactically. He's, you know, indirectly in the public. Man, I'm not going to say these things for no reason. He keeps saying after games when they've won, if you play like that against Arsenal, you're going to be in problems. Arsenal this, Arsenal that. I don't know if my players have the hunger. Go and lay down the marker. For me, that's Pep saying, boy, we're going for everything this season, as we always do. They're still in every competition, excluding the League Cup, like us. So, yeah, man. I don't like this lineup. It is what it is, man. I don't agree with the team. Holding and Vieira shouldn't be playing. I hear that. I'm a better editor now. Email me the goal. Let's update it. Come on. I ain't going to lie. Where am I going to find the goal, though? It's stuck on StreamYard. I'll download it. But I can't lie. You got big expectations, my guy. When we blowing this, you're coming through, man. Hennessy bottle on me and you're coming to the awards, man. But I don't think you can top that intro. I'm not going to lie, man. You know. How you feeling about this game, DG? Fearless. You got nothing to lose and everything to gain. If you lose, all right, yeah, people will say Arsenal are pretenders, lad. That's what the critics will say. But you lost to a great City team. I want to see where we're at. Yes, City. That's probably not, if you put Pep's a gun to Pep's head, probably not his strongest lineup, but it isn't too far away. You know, Lewis is one of City's probably best performers. Ake and Akanji have been ever present so far in City's lineup, as has Stones. The midfield speaks for itself. The attackers speak for itself. The bench speaks for itself. You know, go and lay down a marker, because you've got 3 games against these boys and you've got to go to the Etihad twice, including today. Yes, it is the FA Cup and we need to accept this competition for what it is. And Mikel Arteta has sat there, and Pep actually, and said it's a different competition, etc., etc. But we know the bulk of the talking points. I understand Fabio Vieira choice as well. End of the day, you know, big up Leandro Trossard and that. But there's competition for places. Fabio Vieira, you've had a slow, you know, very slow start to your life at Arsenal, has had to deal with injuries. On the best of days, you're not taking Martin Odegaard's spot, but you can give Arteta something to think about. So I understand it. You know, I understand it. I'm kind of happy to see Xhaka and Partey. Not that we can really do anything else. Shout out to Lukonga. You know, apparently we rejected a £8 million bid from Monaco, and just before that alone, should we get Moses Caicedo and these kind of brothers in, who knows what's going to happen in that regards. I really do need to do the lineup for you lot. So at some point, I'm going to have to give it a few minutes, people. You know, at 20 past, we'll do the lineups. I have to stop sharing the screen with you lot. What's up, DG? Much love from across the pond. Gooner boy, shout out to you, locked in from America. I'm actually so confused. Our next match is in 8 days. This rest thing gets overdone. It does, but I mean, if Mikel Arteta, whether it's for rest, whether it's giving people opportunities, I don't quite agree with it. But in a mad way, if he thinks this is the game plan, then who am I? You've been doing your thing. Rob Holding away is nuts, man. Don't mind the rest of the squad. We have to beat City in the cup. We have beat City in the cup with worse teams. DG, I'm heading to London tomorrow for the Anthony Yard fight. What's the best spots to go out at? Depends what side of London you're in, man. 6 changes means we're going for the league. For me, I think it means our priorities are finishing as high as we can in the league. I don't know for winning league titles and things like that. We'll revisit that in May, my guy. But that tells me probably the Europa League and the league are our priorities. And if you can put an FA Cup run together, great. 2023 and Rob Holding is starting a game for us. It's crazy and it shows there's depth. One love for the super chat inner circle and appreciative for your support today and in general. Really don't want to see Thomas on the pitch at all tonight. Big up my brother. Keep up the grind. Little show of support. You being here is enough. Appreciate that super chat, my guy. I hear you lot with the Partey rest because out of all the players, he's the one you're like, oh, let's wrap him up in cotton wool. But end of the day, I'm not going to lie. What else have we got in terms of pure centre mid options? I'm not going to lie. Lokonga, I'm not really trying to see that at the Etihad at this moment in time. You could play Vieira or Odegaard in that 8 as we saw Wolves away and have been talking about. I'm sure Zinchenko would have loved to have started, whether it's at fullback or in centre midfield. But boy, it is what it is, man. Trossard, you're the guy, man. I'm just all stocks in Trossard, man. Trossard Mafia looking good right now. Shout out Roger in the car. It's on ITV for anyone. Again, if you've got stream, share that up. We have to fix up, guys. We can enjoy this match. We might be able to do it. Pretend we are playing. Would like to see Kirill come on in some time later in the game, regardless of the scoreline. Same, but I just if it's the right change to make, really. But I mean, Arteta's he's no idiot. He knows if anything goes wrong, unfortunately, whether Rob Holding does good or bad, that's the first thing they're going to look at is maybe they'll look at the 6 changes and stuff. But I'm, Tierney, cool. Tomiyasu, all right. Trossard, cool. Vieira would have preferred to have seen Odegaard, but I like Fabio Vieira, cool. I think you ain't really got a choice where Nketiah is concerned. It's probably just Rob Holding. That's the first thing they're going to ask him. If he wins, boy, it's high risk, high reward. It's on ITV once again. But yeah, fearless. Want to see a performance, man, regardless of the result, man. We've been good away from home generally all season. We've been better against the top 6. Go and do the thing. And for some of these players, Granit Xhaka was defo there. You know what happened last season at the Etihad in the league. We know how great City are. We know there's going to be times we're under the cosh. We know they're probably going to score. We know there's times we're going to struggle. But this is why these boys are in the business. If you want to be this big team, it comes with the territory. And I hope one day, kind of what we're doing this season, we can get into games with proper confidence of not necessarily being underdogs, not having confidence, but we can chuck it to them, really. I feel nervous. It is what it is, man. I don't mind the lineup. If it goes left, you can just switch out, guys. Amen. But devil's advocate would say, should you not start the real G's first, then wheel them off? I'd say Holding's the only one I'm like... I mean, Zinchenko's been a breath of fresh air and you want to see him play, it's still Kieran Tierney FC. It's time for the trenches. Tomiyasu, I'm not going to lie, against a team like City, you could argue he's the man because when you look at it, in my opinion, at the art of defending, regardless of if you're a centre-half, fullback or whatever, I think Tomiyasu is our best defender at the art of defending, as shown when he played left-back against Liverpool's Mohamed Salah and probably still got him in his back pocket, mind you. Ben White's got, a couple of the Spurs boys, as does Saliba and Gabriel. Rashford did his thing, cool, but where's Anthony, though? Don't know for them, man. Evening, DG. Been a while since I've tuned in due to work. Darren, man, is calm. Have a bad feeling about tonight and think could be 2 or 3, but saying that, actually quite confident that we'll get 4 to 6 points in the league. I'd love to. When did we last beat City? I swear we had Santi Cazorla and Coquelin in midfield. It's peak. Let's embrace the pressure and turn up. Trust me, I'm not being funny, but this is a football game. Football means the world to me and you lot. But at the end of the day, what happens? You lose, so what? You lost the game of football. You're not a heart surgeon where if you make a mistake, somebody's dead. You're not a single mother trying to pay bills. You're not a dad who's been laid off from a job for 20 years and got 4 or 5 mouths to feed. This is a football game. So it is high pressure, high stakes. But enjoy it, man. You're playing against a team where, only a byproduct of what we've been doing this season sees us obviously... People want to see a bit of a performance today, but typically we go against City. But hey, keep the scoreline down, put in a good performance. We go home and wash this off. Turn up today, man, because you got to go here again. What's City's lineup? There you can see it there, man. Philip. Big up DG. Are you sure of Rob Holding? I think it's a 1-1 draw. Listen, he's got to do a thing today, innit? I've watched Pep's interviews last few games. He is very, very hungry still. Tommy in big games usually locks up the wing. We're going to need him. One does wonder where Arsenal's concerned. How much fluidity are we going to lose out of our play? Obviously, Not really, because you got the first choice defenders and that, but Saliba gives you a lot on the ball. Ramsdale obviously is a madman in that regard. Martin Odegaard defensively as well. You know, people don't give it to Odegaard, of course. He's not there to defend. When he's doing Rabona, you know, flip-flap attempted assists and he's scoring, he's assisting, he's conducting. But if you go to the games or you watch the games again, you see Odegaard defending well, pressing from the front, governing, making sure people are in place. Remember when they said he shouldn't be our captain? So that's where I think Odegaard's gone. Fabio Vieira, you're going to have to do a thing. You're going to have to assert yourself. The one thing I'd say with Fabio Vieira, you know, could put on a couple kgs and that, you know, a bit lightweight for Prem standards. I'm not saying you need to be a madman. Look at your counterpart, Bernardo Silva. Not too much that separates them in terms of stature. But you got whatever he's eating, you got to go and eat that as well, really and truly. So, yeah, Mahrez is mine, bro. If you're, listen, Tierney, big day today. Grealish, big day for Tomiyasu. Haaland, big day for the defenders. Midfield, you got to attempt to win that battle. We know Kevin De Bruyne, spam crosses FC. Gundogan's going to make runs off the ball. You do not follow your runners today, you are in trouble. If I'm harsh, even though we beat Man United, occasionally we were not following our runners. You go and watch that game. First off, thank the Lord it was Scott McTominay, edge of the area, having issues. You do that against Manchester City and their midfield, you're in problems. I'm not being funny, but Arsenal fans, how many of these players have we seen savage us? We've seen this story. Off out to watch the game. Cross fingers for no injuries. Big up DG Nation. Come on, safe travels. It's on BBC, DG. If it's on BBC, cool. But it's on ITV as well, you know. Let me see if it's on BBC as well. No, on my TV, it says ITV, so I'm going to stay here. What is on TV right now? Emmerdale. All we can do is pray. Boy, God doesn't answer. God, in essence, doesn't answer your prayers, man. If you pray and don't act upon praying, boy, is what it is. We need to have more belief in our team, man. A lot of these players have something to prove. Reality is, go out there. Smith Rowe is not in the team. It's on ESPN, I assume, if you're in America. Okay, so they're both going soft gents agreement. I wouldn't agree with that. Man, see Haaland in the team. Could have easily played Alvarez, who is still a problem. I expect to watch a great game, and I'd say 3-2 Arsenal. Smith Rowe didn't travel. What's good, people talking about Houdini, but Haaland has never seen Big Gabby. No reckless talks, but it should be a fun battle. DG making us realize life ain't so bad. Bro, life is peak, bro. But at the end of the day, it's a game of football and it means the world to me. I lose my appetite when Arsenal lose and things like that. But we need to keep some perspective. For me, there's very few things more important than football, but there is, man. The beautiful thing about football, like life, it goes on. You know, we've been through Unai Emery, sagas, mad things at this football club. If we lose the game, we go again. But forget all of that, man. What dodgy 1-0 Arsenal win. You know what? Holding set piece. It is what it is. Sorry, people. I'm going to remove the screen. Keep your opinions coming in that. I just have to do the boring part, unfortunately, people, which is the lineup. You have to just pre my beautiful face for a hot sec. Ladies, I know. Your man's going to look at you side eyes, but come on, man. No haircut as well. It's peak. But me do the lineup, people, only because I want it to the left and right of me. I want to keep talking to you lot, but duty calls. So for Manchester City, the home side, let's make sure we put them all on the right place. Smash the like button if you haven't, people. Check out the transfer news vids I dropped. Again, I've got the article. We need to look at Martinelli signing a new deal. David Weinstein has reported. Evidently, you know, it's come out today. You'd imagine Mikel Arteta, regardless of the result and the performance, will be asked in his post game about such. But you've got Lewis, you've got Akanji. I can't lie, Akanji needs drug testing. You don't look like the same Akanji that was in the Bundesliga. Maybe they gave him a bit of the Haaland thing, not as quite as much, but whatever lab he went to, I think you've been on that. You're arguably, you know, not performance ain't been that great as of recent, but arguably, you know, Lisandro Martinez, Zinchenko, Kanji, they're all up there for defensive signings of the season, or better yet, just defensive signings of the season. Anyways, Nathan Ake, City, when we do our occasional shopping in the summer, wouldn't mind Ake, wouldn't mind. You got a couple of players, you know, City and Brighton, feeder club settings. You know what we need to do. You've got Rodri in there as well. Number 16. Next to him, you've got Kevin De Bruyne. Oh, bloody hell, man. Come on, Pep, man. What's all this about? Man said Kevin De Bruyne. Wonderful footballer. You don't get all, you know, whatever years Kevin De Bruyne has playing with Haaland, if you don't break Henry's record, which I hope you don't selfishly as an Arsenal fan, but if you don't break that, you never will, in it, really and truly. You got Rodri, Gundogan, De Bruyne. I'm saying Gundogan, but Gundogan's name's not been dropped. For me, it's Gundogan, man. You know, Rodri's a baller and an S-Housery specialist. Kevin De Bruyne is wonderful, as is Gundogan, but Gundogan's going to run forward. Obviously, Kevin De Bruyne goes without saying. The whole team is lit. I don't know much about this Ortega keeper, but he's not first choice working. Eddie Nketiah, what's giving me confidence away from, regardless of what he does today, away from evidently scoring, is you've equipped yourself well against good centre halves. You know, Varane and Lissandro had a great game for Man United. I know defenders and forwards can have good games in the same game, regardless of the result. People like Tomiyasu last year against Sancho, but I think them centre backs at United had a good game. They had a good game, but Eddie Nketiah, I think he equipped himself very well against both of them. I also feel he did very well, regardless of how Spurs played against Spurs with their three at the back as well. So I got some sort of confidence that in your own way, Stones, Ake, you can test them and ask some questions. My favorite player in that City team, I'm not even going to cap, has to be the young Rico Lewis, man. The guy's a baller, man. Looks like he's been, if you didn't know his age or any, I mean, obviously you can look at his face, but if you didn't know his age or anything, you'd have thought he's been at Manchester City for years. And away from the ability that you obviously need, it's the temperament, man. Wonderful footballer. I mean, he's not that. In fact, you know what? He's not that good. Pep, you might as well throw him in for 15 million in the summer. He's not that good, man. He's not that good. He's not that good. We'll give you Cedric. He's on 100 bags a week. Former Portuguese international as well. Played for Inter Milan. Could be your new Cancelo, Pep Guardiola. Well, Arteta just needs to take a trip to Dortmund and whatever they gave Akanji, just give that to a couple of our Rebos. Who knows? Reece Nelson might turn into Mohamed Salah and that. It's crazy. Tomiyasu's in. Rob Holding better than Cannavaro is in. You got this, Holding, man. You know I'm going to support you. He's not very good, as I've said before, but he's a player I like, man. I don't know why I like Holding. Obviously, he should get shipped out and that, but I like Holding, man. And you're not going to, reality is you're not going to get too many game time. And if I look at this cynically, the more you stay in this competition, the more not just Holding, but you could argue Tierney, to a slight degree Tomiyasu, the more minutes couple of you could get. Turner, Tomiyasu, Holding, Gabriel, Tierney in midfield, the usual suspects. Thomas, need a performance today, lad. I don't want people taking their feet off the gas, people. Phone drop, sorry. Behave like this is a Premier League game. In fact, you don't even need, reality is there's no do-overs in FA Cup. You lose, you're out. Simple as that. Cup action. No room for errors. And big up Arteta, but personally, I think when we won it, ever since then, we've by our standards, we've been embarrassing ourselves in this competition. So I would like a little run, as anyone would, man. I think this is our best chance of recent years. I say recent, not like we won a couple trophies the other day. You know, we're not Spurs in that. But big chance of walking home with something. I don't know for the league. I don't check the league table. But what I would say, if you do better than everyone else over 38 points, you might be able to bring the first one to the Emirates. I want to go as far as we can in the Europa League. Ain't seen my team lift a European trophy in my lifetime. So it is what it is in that regard. And yeah, man, I want to win the FA Cup. Is it the biggest of priorities? No. Do I think Arteta might be leveraging that and the unique opportunity we have where the league's concerned? And, you know, Europa League, it is what it is, but we skip out around because we've done our due diligence so far. I don't know. But you have Bukayo Saka, number 7, obviously. Smash the like button, people. I'm going to be right back with you lot in just a second. You've got Trossard. First up. Sure, you don't want to hold the L. I want to see the Trossard that turns up away at Arsenal, the one that was doing the madness against Liverpool. And then obviously up front, you know, the defense is in trouble. Come on, Eddie, man. Come on, Eddie, man. Come on, Eddie. You got this, man. You got this. Let's remove the Premier League logo as well, which I don't think you lot would act, but it's not Premier League. I don't even have an FA Cup one. Have the Cat Yarabel though. Crazy. Nonetheless, export this. Smash the like button, people. City v AFC, FA. Let's call it that. Go over here. Over here. It's over there. There we have that. Bish bash bosh. You can see the lineups to the left and right of me, folks. Just making sure the timer works. The game, of course, has not started. All right. Everything is blessed, people. And I'm back here with you lot now. DG, what kind of lineup is that? After you go take it out with Pep Guardiola, man. And Mikel Arteta. Rico Lewis's ish. Pep will give you the next Yaya Toure for Lewis. Charles Lokonga. In fact, company, I see you doing your great things at Burnley, boy. If Lokonga ain't showing significant progress, boy, you got to take. If Burnley get promoted, you got to take him for a year and show us this Yaya Toure thing. Shout out my Jamaican Achilles as well, man. And you're right, Arsenal all the way. Let's go, man. I'm going for 2-1. New hairlines in central defense. The confidence is high in our centre backs. There's always one. Not looking great for us with that lineup. I hear you, but man can't be writing off the thing before we've played. You know, is that our strongest lineup? No. I have to hear the reasoning, but it is what it is, man. I give faith to all the 11 that are out there. This season is probably, if anything, been the most time I feel most comfortable going into games home and away, and actually in terms of rotation. One has to wonder how much are we going to lose in midfield without Odegaard and without Zinchenko. But who knows, man? We're going to have to see. Shout out, Paul. Hey, DG, big up yourself and the nation. Haaland is going to send Holding as bold as me again. Come on, Arsenal. Come on, Paul. Why are you doing that to yourself? Big up yourself. Imagine us doing the treble this season. I don't want to imagine it. I want to do it. But I hear you. Where can I watch the game? It's on ITV. If you're not in the United Kingdom and you got a VPN, then I didn't tell you to do it, but I'd probably do that, you know. Say it to that you're in the United Kingdom, set up ITV player. If you got links, help people out. It's on ESPN Plus for Gooner, for American Gooners. What about Caicedo? I mean, with that being said, should we look at what the headlines are saying and all of that sort of stuff quickly, people? Why not, man? Smash the like button. We've got just under half an hour until kickoff. If I share my screen with you guys, people, and in fact, first things first, what I want to do is make a timestamp. What are we? 32:20. And let's go back over here. Allegedly, you know, if you've been just working all day or whatever, people, Gabriel Martinelli agrees new 4.5-year contract with Arsenal. Gabriel Martinelli has agreed a new contract with Arsenal until the summer of 2023. The forward's current contract expires at the end of next season, but the club did hold a 2-year option, which would have allowed them to extend his deal until 2026. So it's been extended by a further year. However, the Brazilian has now agreed to fresh terms to extend his stay at the Emirates Stadium. The draft deal is in progress of being finalized, dotting I's and crossing T's. Martinelli has come to terms on a new 4.5-year agreement with the North London side. As you know, the 21-year-old who's on the bench against City has impressed for his side this season. He's played 26 games for Arsenal, new comp, scoring 7 goals. So yeah, big up Martinelli. Hopefully now we can focus a bit more on bringing players in what's left of the market, committing Saka and Saliba to new deals as well. If you're anywhere, again, if you weren't around at the moment for this, to see these news, people, allegedly Arsenal placed a bid for Moses Caicedo. However, Brighton rejects 60 million offer from Arsenal for Moses Caicedo. There's also rumours we're going to go back in. Fabio Vieira's got 2 assists against Oxford last time out. Arsenal have had a 60 million fixed bid for Brighton midfielder Moses Caicedo rejected. Brighton's position is that Caicedo is not for sale in the January transfer window, and this will not change. Arsenal are keen on the 21-year-old as they look to sign a central midfielder. They've been exploring a deal for Caicedo in recent days and have now made a firm offer for him in the final few days of the window, but Brighton have rejected this bid. A new player in midfield was a long-term target for the Premier League leaders, but this has been exacerbated by injuries, concerns over Mohamed El Nene. The North London club do have considerable funds to strengthen the squad in this window, as shown by their failed pursuit of Mikhail Mudryk, people. Smith Rowe has been left out of the squad for today due to injury. Apparently, it's due to a precaution. He's had a terrible 6 months, but he's 22 years of age. We stand by our lad, really. What's this saying? Apparently, Moses Caicedo ready to make transfer U-turn after Arsenal bid rejected, people. What does this mean? Moses Caicedo is prepared to hand a transfer request in just days after the midfielder claimed he was focused on Brighton. I mean, what else is he going to say? Brighton rejected a £55 million offer from Chelsea earlier this month, and they've rejected 60 million from Arsenal. Allegedly, we're going back in. Caicedo is disappointed that Arsenal's significant bid has been rejected and is considering submitting a transfer request to force a move this month. He is said to be eager to test himself at a bigger club and in European competitions. There's even a suggestion Caicedo could miss Brighton's upcoming FA Cup clash against Liverpool at the Amex due to transfer speculation, people. Brighton's stance is clear. They do not want to sell Caicedo in January. As again, he's played 26 times in the league, 31 times for Brighton. Very good if they sell him for 100-odd million. Quite the profit from 5 million. There's not much time left in this transfer window to find a replacement, and allowing Caicedo to complete a move would leave manager Roberto De Zerbi short for the second half of the season, people. So there you have it. Obviously, we brought Trossard again earlier this week. Caicedo said, as you would expect, I am focused on Brighton. I am here. I am playing every day. Things from the outside don't trouble me, nor does it take that focus away because I'm only focused on here. I handle the speculation well. You hear rumors here and there, but I only try to be focused on the club where I am now, the club which opened the doors for me to be playing every week, people. Once again, further confirmation. Allegedly, he's considering handling a transfer request. Apparently, Brighton are holding out for at least 80 million, people, which is quite the flip, but is absolute mad. Caicedo is considering his options with the possibility of submitting a transfer request to secure his dream move to London after Arsenal submitted a formal offer for him. Apparently, people are £60 million bid will not be accepted. The Gunners are set to return with an improved offer, a bid of around 80 million, may tempt Brighton, who sold Leandro Trossard to Arsenal last week, into selling Caicedo, though they recognise it might be difficult to reject the overtures if the midfielder pushes hard for an exit. Contracted until 2025, so they're going to have to give him a new deal rather than later, but we've left it late in the window. Brighton are a forward-thinking club, made profit on hella players, replacing hella players, even replaced their manager, Graham Potter, superbly so far. You know, they're always going to have players people want. Basuma, Cucurella, Trossard, now it's Caicedo, McAllister probably move on, Mitoma carries on doing what he's doing, he'll get his move as well. We all know that we needed to buy a midfielder probably anyways. And yeah, Onene's probably suffering from a long-term injury. He's a good guy. He is only focused on Brighton. I hope he can stay with us until the end of the season, because in my opinion, it is the best solution for him and us, obviously, because you don't want to lose your player. But that's playing devil's advocate. That could be him saying, you know what, you can leave at the end of the season. I spoke with him on Wednesday and I told him my opinion. So we'll have to see exactly how that one develops, people. If we go over to Fabrizio Romano's Twitter as well and see what he has said, because that's where I'm sure a lot of us saw the news before Ornstein and that relayed it. Once again, 8 hours ago, Arsenal submitted a £60 million bid to sign him. Negotiations enter into key stages for Caicedo's future. Ain't no one caring about what Chelsea's doing, people. They're closing in on signing Maligosto, and they've already signed on Konku. Meaty Dons, man, the minute they sign for these clubs. Come on, Fabrizio, where's the update? At least we're not getting McKennie, people. Leeds have made a proposal and they're making headways. Newcastle have reached an agreement to sign Anthony Gordon. We've seen that already on Caicedo. So it doesn't seem like there's any updates per se, people. So we're going to have to leave that there. What is Goal.com saying in relation to Arsenal's transfer news? Let's see that. Smash the like button. Keep your opinions flowing, people. Again, kickoff is at 8 p.m. today. Brighton rejected our bid of 60 million for Caicedo, as discussed. Real Madrid are ready to go after Bukayo Saka. We've seen this from Caicedo as well. Caicedo has new opportunities and he has new agents, and he told Brighton he'd love to take the opportunity. Arsenal closer to imminent transfer of Ibrahima Bamba. Allegedly, his agent quashed rumours that he was in London to complete a move, but hopefully we can get something done. Allegedly, we were in contact to sign Mamadou Onana after he turned down Chelsea, people. We'll have to see how that one develops. Apparently, he's got a £50 million price tag. Newcastle and Arsenal have both been in touch. So if we can go after Caicedo as much as we want and go after Declan Rice as much as we want, but we need to sign players for now. If Onana's the player who allegedly we were looking at in the summer, fair play. Arsenal need to pay Zubimendi's release clause in full for his signature, which is at 52.8 million. Another midfielder that's been linked with us. We were linked with Chiesa a couple of days ago. We did allegedly be told by Fabrizio Romano that Ivan Fresnadar is closer to Dortmund than us. But again, that all depends where you read. So that appears to be the latest headlines, people. So yeah, man, Martinelli, new deal. New deal. Moses Caicedo layers. So there we have that, folks, in that regard. Arsenal beat City today. No one else can stop them. Let's go, Arsenal. Looking forward to this. Just don't want to see a draw. I mean, it's extra games in the calendar list now. Haaland versus Holden. Think this may be a 3-2 thing. I think we're going into it being 0-0 and add the boost in the second half. Caicedo's going to cost too much. We've gone strong in the middle of the park. If we hadn't, we'd have been worked over. Brighton will want 70 to 80. If we want him, then get him quick. I just don't know. Smash the like button if you haven't already, folks. And again, hopefully this is a good game of football. We're at 86 likes, people. Come on, YouTube. Once Twitch gang, you lot are doing what you are doing. And I appreciate that. You lot are Bukayo Saka, these man are something else. Big up, DG. More grease to your elbow. Thanks for bringing us this commentary. Frank, thanks for tuning in. You're always here, man. It means a lot. El Nene vanished after the Oxford game. This lineup is risky. Shout out the Twitch ones. The realist in me thinks we'll lose this 2-0. I hope I am wrong. Fair enough, man. People deluded. We're back again. Today is the day, the first meeting of the best teams in England. Don't worry, though, boys. Trossard will ruin Ake's day. ESPN and Hulu free trial. Watch the game, then cancel. I hear that. That's a good way of getting around things. Elite dark hearts from you. Appreciate that. What's going on? What else is going on in the world of Arsenal, folks? So if that's being said, I just like you lot having the lineups to look at. So let me pull it back on screen. I don't know why. I just like you lot being able to see it via that. The trailer 40 is gone. We'll get it back. That's what we was doing. Let me, while that's in front of you and you lot are getting your thoughts in, let me scour the web in search of anything new developing Arsenal news. Lie to us, man. Lie to us. Someone tell us Jude Bellingham don't want no one but Arsenal. Messi saying he'll play for Arsenal for cheap wages. Come on, man. Moses Caicedo is the youngest of 10 siblings. His parents pulled together enough money to buy him football boots, and he told them he promised to repay them. It's a beautiful story, man. Beautiful story. Big up him, man. That's what we need. He's got that dog in him. In fact, yeah, we can use that. Sorry, people just browsing the net, looking for what else is going on in the world of football for you guys. Very conflicting reports being said elsewhere. Get back into the transfer news in a sec, folks. And always working for you lot. Always working for you lot. Appreciative to you lot support. Hey, Super Mika. It's peak for you. Hey, Pep is peak. It's peak. Arteta's got the casual drip on. The turtleneck is long. Not even going to talk too tough. It's long. Let's go, man. Let's go. Forget City. City all right, man. They ain't got no heart, though. They can have their fancy players on big wages and British transfers. They ain't got no heart like us. See, if you want to employ me, though, you lot got heart. Don't get it twisted. I'm just trying to make a dollar like everyone else. Must be a scouting role there or something. Must be something there. So, yeah, people, in that regards. What else was we doing? Let's see what else is going on. Will this let me do this? This is going to be a mad thing, but will it let it bang? Oh, it banged. It actually banged. It actually banged. Will it work again? Oh, my days. Will it actually bang again? Mazzolini. This is like a video game. Mazzolinis. Get too excited. Mazzolini. There we have it. What else is there? Oh, shit. Yeah, Mazza. What else have we got? No. And again. Mad. And again. Oh. Rob Holding in defense right now. Hey, got out of there. And again, people, further news in relation to all of this stuff. Apparently, the Angus understands the offer from Arsenal for Caicedo was not backed in very robust terms. Further bids for the player not being invited. Of course, they don't want to invite offers for the player. 15 minutes until kickoff. Brighton and Hove Albion will reiterate their strong not-for-sale message to any of Moses Caicedo's suitors after rejecting a bid from Arsenal. Comes down to if Arsenal want to put the P's down, people. Further bids for the player not being invited. Arsenal's offer at 60 million is believed to come way short of Albion's valuation of the Ecuadorian star. It's coming like they want to offer kind of similar to the initial fee that went for Tchouaméni to Real Madrid, people. I mean, Caicedo, yeah, joining the team mid-season is an issue, but I would say it only serves Brighton, and I don't begrudge Brighton for wanting to hold on to key players. Apparently, Arsenal are not looking to sign Ibrahim Mabamba this January window. They view him as an option for the summer. Other Italian clubs are also interested in him, people. You see what this article is saying? Atalanta are onto him. I mean, can we get Scalvini from them lot? Talk still ongoing between Arsenal and Brighton for Caicedo, allegedly, people. Depending on where you read there. Smith Rowe has a slight thigh strain. When it's not your time, it's not your time, innit? Fabrizio Romano said Brighton want crazy money or nothing. This is why it's not an easy one for Arsenal. On Weston McKennie, Arsenal know he's available. They had a conversation with the agents, but nothing else at the moment. We've rejected an £8 million bid for Albert Sambi Lokonga. Apparently, it's expected Arsenal will return with another offer, but it remains to be seen whether Caicedo will try to force his way out the club before the window closes on Tuesday night. And yeah, it is what it is in that regard. So let's make another timestamp of such, people. Extend that a little bit. And that will be just a cheeky way of getting extra content, folks. So there you have that. Now we can stop with all of that and just put the line up there for you lot. And there you have it, folks. Right in front of you. Again, smash the like button if you haven't already. 102 likes. Thank you very much for such, people. Yeah, so it is what it is. Twitch gang, you're doing amazing. Lineup should still bang, I can't lie. Trossard going to break Ake's ankles. In terms of skillers, let's hope so, man. Let's hope so. Big up DG. Glad he's playing Trossard and Vieira. Hope we can get a draw at least. I want to win, man. How you feeling about Trossard's debut? It's coming. It's been a long time coming. Do your job, innit? Big up DG. Holding, auctioning for a new contract. Trossard not cup tied? I'd imagine so. Best Arsenal streamer. I can't lie. Rate the ting, bro. Keep doing what you're doing. Anthony Felix. Not worthy of such praise, but I appreciate that, man. That means a lot. Means a lot. Appreciate that. Everyone's for sale for the right stack of paper. Amen. Exactly. But you got to make it worth man's while. You know, you have three choices in the current market. You pay the going rate of what these play. You know, let's be honest. We've had to accept money has ruined football. You know, in a day and age where Sigurdsson has gone for 50 million, the ability at that moment in time equating to the fees is not there. Everybody knows everyone's got money. Premier League clubs know people got money. Abroad, you're paying a premium. So you either pay what you want to get the player, whether you're overpaying or not. If you overpay, does the job and you achieve what you achieve and he performs, no one gives a monkeys about the price tag necessarily. You know, so you either pay the money, you either find these Caicedos, these Mudriks before they become hot property, or you do the smart scouting thing, which is easier said than done. You got three options, but you can't do nothing. 50 mil for Sigurdsson. Come on, shout, schemer. Just pay the money and walk. And I mean, whether it's Zubamendi, Caicedo, Ibrahim Mabamba, whatever, just make sure you bring something in it. We tried only go so far. Once again, you know, while we did well last season, and I backed the changes that, you know, in terms of clipping up Aubameyang's deal and that, when we needed a goal, man can't go save wages. We can't go. We tried to sign Mudryk. We tried to do this. We tried to do that. You can't get Mudryk. Cool, bring in Trossard. If there's an injury in midfield, we can't go. Sorry, lads. Lokonga, you're not getting an opportunity. Insert failed pursuits of Telemans, Douglas Luiz, Danilo, Caicedo, so on and so forth. Make something happen. The critics might sit there and say it's another one where we've left it a bit too late. Because in an ideal world, you know, Arteta says it. We need to maximize every window. I'd rather players in sooner rather than later. So if I play devil's advocate, you know, Edu and them guys, they need to pull their finger out. Not saying they're not, but all Arteta's job in terms of negotiating is convincing a player that this is the best sporting project for him, talking with him and telling him how he will line up individually and collectively, technically and tactically, you know, selling the carrot of maybe the London aspect. And in terms of dotting I's, crossing T's, agreeing fees, and all of that jazz, that is with obviously Edu. So whether he's able to do that, doing that or not, is a completely different entity, folks. We'll have to simply see. Where did I put the line up again, people? I'm acting. There you go. Shout yourself, my guy. So yeah, just pay the money or walk. Simple business, man. Football isn't hard. It's an easy, simple game. Really. We've got 10 minutes until kickoff, folks. 10 minutes until kickoff. I agree with them not overspending, but sometimes we have at times why I didn't like how we dragged Mudryk. I mean, if we could, I mean, without me knowing the finer intricacies of that deal, what I would say is we vaguely wanted to sign him in the summer. Once the summer closed and we couldn't bring in a winger, could we have got a deal agreed for Mudryk sooner rather than later? So that bang, and it's easy for me as a fan to say it, bang, January opens, he's our player. We left the window of opportunity, and clearly there was some indirect encouragement for Mudryk to convince, you know, Chelsea to convince to go back in for Mudryk. This is why I was saying these transfers are never as close or as far as we agree, as we think, people. You know, Danjuma, Spurs hijacked that. Looked like Cody Gakpo was nailed on to go to Man United, went to Liverpool. Looked like Mudryk would, you know, even the man himself probably thought he's moving to Arsenal. Didn't happen. So you need to be able to react in many different scenarios and situations and the rest of it. So it is what it is. Big up, DG. Have you already discussed the 4.5-year deal for Gabby reported by Ornstein? Yeah, we have spoken about it. Literally, we just started speaking about it, kind of. In fact, because I'm going to cut this out. Again, you're killing me, my guy. Let's make another timestamp over there. And let's leave the lineups for you lot again. I'm not troubling this again. There you have it there, folks. Passing on Mudryk is not wrong. Trossard will bang faster. I'm happy with Trossard, you know. We'll probably still bring in another wide man, but experience, versatile, element of hitting the ground running, fits the talent ID and the sort of player we want, fits the system. And again, he's 28. You're in your peak powers. You wanted to move to a big club. You've got it now. You know, it's not that anyone's resting on their laurels, but to a degree, this probably applies to Odegaard, Gabriel Jesus, and Zinchenko. But to exaggerate the point, if you're Saliba, if you're Martinelli, if you're Saka, if you're Eddie now, even if Nelson stays, maybe if Arsenal are not achieving things that we want to necessarily in the next 1, 2, maybe 3, 4 years, these lot still have their best days in front of them. Trossard is 32 or something like that come them times there. So for me, I'm looking at you in the same way I look at Partey and Granit Xhaka and people of that ilk, El Nene to a slight degree in that. You're here for the present. What we do with these sort of guys now sets up the platform. And by God's grace, if we're able to get into the Champions League, maybe we can start punching for some players, you know. One player I wanted was Tchouaméni. Maybe he can get into that fight with Real Madrid, or just sign him when he's at Bordeaux before he goes to Monaco. But yeah, City putting the Prem lineup out. Let's get the excuses in. Sky Sports is peeling Holding already. Listen, they're banking on the Arsenal disaster class because, again, we'll make their headlines for them. Let's be honest, they haven't had many of the negative headlines. They haven't had any of the negative headlines this season. Arteta not willing to show his hand for the game on February 15th. If we lose with this lineup, it doesn't affect first team spirit. If we get a result, it's crushing for City. Don't mind at all. Good thinking point. City's attack is lethal. However, their midfield and defense are somewhat ponderous and vulnerable. I think we can capitalize on it, but it depends on how we handle Mahrez, Kevin De Bruyne, and Haaland. Boy, it's a good tactic to spend the money within the league because it encourages teams like Brighton and helps the league grow, in my opinion. Give Brighton the thing. I'll be real. God forgive me, but F them growing and all of that sort of stuff because, you know, maybe one day Brighton will be causing issues. I mean, I admire Brighton's project. They're scouting, how they replace, you know, again, things can change at the drop of a hat, but Roberto De Zerbi, he was doing well at Sassuolo, perfect fit following on from Graham Potter. Then I wouldn't say they're necessarily missing Benjamin White or Basuma or Cucurella. They've got a couple players, and even the players that I talked about moving on now, the McAllisters, the Caicedos, and what's the other one? Mitoma, if he keeps doing what he's doing. They got the replacements for them and the replacements of the replacements. You know, they know what they're doing. Fantastic what Brighton are doing. From the coaching staff to the management, it's what a club should be doing. And they're doing well. They sold us Benjamin White off the back of one Premier League season. As I said, Moses has only played 20-odd times in the Premier League, 31 times for Brighton in all aspects. They beat United to his signature for £5 million. You're seeing the price tags now. It's a mad thing. And they can afford to be greedy because they need the player to achieve what they're wanting to achieve. You got to remember, we're trying to buy people mid-season. Maybe they'll let them go in the summer. Brighton don't seem like they're a bit on the City thing for me in that they want players to stay, but once you make it clear you want to cut, you can cut, but we need the peas. We need what we need. There's so many things we could learn from Brighton, and wasn't Richard Garlick, wasn't he at Brighton and stuff like that before? Maybe he can help us out. Odegaard, Zinchenko, Kyrgios still looks like it ain't sunk in you at Arsenal. Come on, man, puff out your chest. You're in the big boy leagues now. Granite, come on, lad. Can't lie, man. The new drip Arsenal's wearing is lit, but it is pricey. It's not the most wisest thing. That is my green tea. That is what's left of my coffee. In my opinion, we need to poach their scouts. Bro, whatever City put in their players, we need to take their medical staff and we need to take the best scouts. Big up to Man City. Emmanuel, louder. It's an M package. M package. Just like, oh, it's already an M package. Ask them United youths what happened. What happened to United? What happened to Chelsea? What happened to Tottenham? ×2. What happened to Liverpool? What happened to every team in London? We've won all the London derbies. Not Brighton. Brentford, Palace, West Ham, Spurs, Chelsea, Man United for their fans, the Sky Sports season ticket holders and that. Come on. You know, this if we lose, all the ops are going to laugh at us losing to City like that's something. Well, at least if I was United, I'd sit there and say, you know, beating City is not for everyone. Granit Xhaka, you might want to wash your hands. You know, he's just shucking the hands of the goalie of Manchester City. One of my pet peeves is goalies. Anyone that plays Sunday League or watches them at first team level, you see that all the time. Don't touch your face, Granit. You're going to wake up with pink eye and bare spots in the mazza. Xhaka saying hello to a Kanji. Ruben Diaz, you're barely playing. Why don't you come and live in London, fella? You can take a little trip. You know, Kulusevski, go back to Juventus. You can return to North London in the summer. Ake, Rico Lewis, Gundogan. How do you feel about playing for Arsenal, Mikel Arteta in the future, lads? Tolma, I would take, to be honest. To be fair, how he looked at his stuff in uni as a science is super interesting. True that, but the selling model isn't sustainable for long-term success if you have proper competition. Exactly, you're right still. But we don't actually know Brighton's thing. I don't know. I'm sure if you ask the coaching staff and all them guys, Brighton would want to be where other teams are. But I don't know that. Maybe their ambition is to build a foolproof plan that can remain sustainable if their players get picked off. Maybe that's their plan for a couple of years. Then in the next couple of years, they'll hold on to players because they are, 50 million for Benjamin White, significant sums for Benjamin, Cucurella, Basuma, pending for McAllister, for Caicedo. obviously, the more money these clubs make and the more profits they make, the balance book looks a bit better, and then they might be able to hold on to players. But right now, let's be real. Clubs know going to Brighton is a great carrot. Caicedo said no to Manchester United because of Brighton. Why? Brighton have a structure, or had a structure at the time, better tailored to young players. Ten Hag weren't there. Okay, I'll sign for you lot. I'll develop. Probably indirect agreement that we move on. You are right, it is unsustainable. Although Dortmund have got to a Champions League final and won the Bundesliga under such model, but you are right, Frank. At some point, they're going to have to hold on to players, really. The playing grounds have been leveled. You know, all top clubs are seeing young players bust out to go abroad. You know, if the pathway isn't there, you can't bully Premier League teams anymore for their players, as shown with Benjamin White and, in a negative case, Maguire, as probably shown in our failed pursuits of Douglas Luiz, Caicedo at present, etc. Used to be able to just regulate these teams. Everyone, you know, money's made it even. Bournemouth are out here fighting AC Milan for players. 3 minutes until kickoff, people. Trossard looks focused. Look forward to seeing him play. Come on, but we're going to need every player to stand up and be counted. Twitch, there's an ad running. One love to you lot watching that. If you're on YouTube, appreciative of all of you lot smashing that good old like button, people. So, yeah, man, hopefully it's a good game of footy. I say hope. I hope it is. So, yeah, big up you lot for tuning in. Wouldn't have had it any other way. I can't lie. I got the best supporters on Twitch and YouTube. I don't care if we've only got 50,000 subs. You lot are the best. And I'm the most handsome YouTuber in this footballing space. I can't lie. Who's going to chat to man? What, Robbie? Shout out Robbie. He didn't deserve that. At all. At all. I'll trade places with him. He's on the Rick Ross thing, the peas and that. It's crazy. What was I going to do? Okay, haven't been demonetized. That's a plus. Again, people, for transfer news, I'm going to be a bit shameless and drop some links for you lot for further DG vids. You got to be. We probably will go live at some point tomorrow as well. Hopefully, there's a developing Caicedo story. We will, well, after kickoff, we will react to the game and that. But you lot get the point. Let's get that link as well. That's a slightly shorter one. Got to take advantage of these things. Shameless, but you got to be, man. I look at YouTube as a market seller. Get your mangoes, get your vids. You got to be like that, man. If I don't gas up the thing, who else is going to? It's like message to the Congo. If you don't believe in yourself, who else is going to? Nah. Shout out Robbie, man. Nah, that's not shots. He's not shots. Shout out Robbie. He's a cool guy, man. So, yeah, man. Calm it down. It's uncle, man. Kickoff is imminent, people. Who's winning today? 1-0 Arsenal, man. And you have to, Thomas. Let's have it, man. Past brings regret. The future brings uncertainty. There's no time like the present. Win your individual battles and let's see where it can go from there, people. Obviously, I'm removing the lineup now. Fun time's over. Kickoff is imminent. You can see to the left and right of me. Ortega, Lewis, Akanji, Stones, Ake, Rodri, De Bruyne, Gundogan, Mahrez, Haaland and Grealish. For Arsenal, you've got Matt Turner, Tomiyasu, Holding and Gabriel, Tierney, Thomas Partey, Granit Xhaka, Fabio Vieira, Trossard, Nketiah and Bukayo Saka make up our starting 11. I just don't want to hold 4 like Chelsea did, man. Could be peak. Come on, boys. Something's in the air today, man. Or maybe that's the people on the estate smoking that cannabis. I don't know. Come on, Partey. Partey looks serious. Partey banger. 30th minute. Come, Partey. I know you got something. You did a madness against Spurs. Make sure it goes in. Ref, how long? Let's kick off. Come on, ref. It's almost 8 o'clock. It is 8 o'clock. Smash the like button, people. Arsenal will kick off. Eddie Nketiah kicks off the game, people. Matt Turner, early, long ball forward. First and seconds, boys. Let's settle. Rodri wins the header. Partey, you got time. Bring it down. Banduli from Partey. Holdings there. Tierney. Let's settle, boys. Well in Tierney. Goes home. Finds Gabriel. Settle, boys. There's going to be times they're going to put us under intense pressure. Matt Turner. Dodgy kick. Can't get to Vieira. It goes to City. Partey. Ref! Thank you. Get the ball. Get the ball. Haaland, we kicking the ball, you twat. You're rubbish, man. You're not better than Mbappe, though. You're not even that good. You're not even the best class region in the league, mate. You're rubbish, Haaland, man. Partey puts the ball into the channel. I know Saka's quick, but he's not that quick. Why have City gone full strength? Because they can afford to. Arguably, you could say it's not full strength. I mean, whether Arteta's right for resting players or Pep for naming a strong team, I don't want that to be an excuse today. This is the lineup. Goal kick to Manchester City. Come on, boys. Let them play, man. They'll beat the first press. Interesting position from Rico Lewis. Long ball forward. Ref! Haaland's holding. Oh, holding you in for a long day. You might get stressed out. That's our free kick. Ref, the City players are surrounding him, ref. Ref, they can't talk to you like that. You got to book them. You got to book them. How on God's green earth? That's our free kick. I don't know, but I didn't see anything. Grealish, shut up, mate. Cut your hair. Cut your hair, mate. Victoria Beckham. Can't lie, Holding was in trouble, you know. Holding was in trouble. He was pulling Haaland for dear life. Holding, feel sorry for you, you know. I'm happy I'm not you. But, you know, get tight. Let Tomiyasu mop up. Free kick to Arsenal. How we got that, I don't know, but I'll take that. Rob Holding. Long ball forward for Kieran Tierney. We're acting. Tierney tries a thing, but it's back here. City boys, play football, man. Ortega for City. Eddie diving in, can't get there. First and seconds, Morris don't want it. Kevin De Bruyne is not good. Ref, that's ours. That's ours. Thank you. Kevin De Bruyne is a flat track bully, man. He's not on nothing, man. Come on. He's not even the best Belgium in the lineup right now. Trossard, he's not good, man. Come on. These guys, for 90 minutes, these guys are not good. These guys are not good. What was you doing at the World Cup, Kevin De Bruyne? You're not on nothing. We got a World Cup finalist on the bench. You're nothing like Ozil, man. Oh, kill Trossard. Tierney with that throw, boy. Trossard got it. Gabriel, you've been good last few games, sorry. No bozo moments. Rob Holding. He's better than Cannavaro. Tomiyasu into the channels. Hold it, Saka. Well in, Saka. Let's go home, Tomiyasu. Let's go home. Rob Holding. Oh, yo. All right, cool. Turner. All right, big up us. That was confidence, but that was a dodgy pass. It's cool, though. Tomiyasu, City are so good, man. There's no options. Who wants it off Turner? Tierney, can you grab it? Well into. Oh, Turner. Please. He's giving it away cheaply. We could be in trouble. Oh my days. We're gonna get sourced. Haaland, Rodri. All right, boys. Let's start switching on and thinking. That's how quick City can take advantage. Great confident start from Turner. I don't know what pass he saw, but brother, pattern up. He tried to find Partey. It's not got to Partey. Come on, boys. Get them shaky passes out now. Kevin De Bruyne and Haaland trying to bop us. Haaland tries to lay it to Rodri. Rodri tried to wrap it. Fortunately for us, it's horrible. Settle, boys, please. 0-0, lads. Gabriel gets it off Matt Turner. How many times we can kick this ball long? We're just going to give it back to City. Eddie and Ketty. Someone could have told Eddie he's got time to bring that down immediately. Maybe Arteta has said first couple of moments go long in it, but it's looking a bit pointless from us. City in possession. Pep, allow us, man. Ake. Gundogan. Akanji. High line from Manchester City. Probably what you expected. It's gone all the way back to their keeper. Come on, boys. He's going to knock that into the channels. There we have it. He's knocked into the channels. First and seconds. Holding, where are you? Well in, Holding. Seconds, though. You got to get there, Gabriel. Well in. See, Holding? Hey, take him out your back pocket. He's not good, man. Trossard. Go on, rip him. He don't want it. Stones don't want it. Yes, Trossard. Rip him, man. Trossard. Oi. He's sourcing. Oi, Trossard. Dive, man. It's falling to Tommy. Oi, Tommy. He almost hit a cracker. It's forced a big save. Tierney getting inspired. Tierney, that was Banduli. City at 6s and 7s. Don't let them out, boys. Kevin De Bruyne can't get on it. Ref, that's a foul. No, ref. Have a word. High foot. You got to book him. You probably send him off. Gabriel, Trossard, little flick. Tierney showed them. Flying Scotsman. Tierney, that was a bit meaty, but it's falling to Granit Xhaka. Trossard. Big up Tomiyasu. Trossard again delivers to the back post. Bakayo. Oh, yeah. Ake wins the header. Probably got a dreadlock to that. Ref, that's a handball. City have given it straight back to us. All right, boys, wake up. I smell blood. Come on, boys. First 5 minutes. Let's go. Partey. Settle, boys. Settle. Play the game, not the occasion. Let's go, man. Giving it away cheaply there. Fabio Vieira, I like you, but you playing, mate. 5 minutes in, are you playing? I can't afford for my midfielders to not turn up today, you know. You're doing the Odegaard role. He's staying right next to Rodri. Gundogan's been forced back. John Stones, the keeper, Ortega. John Stones. Come on, boys. He's going to knock it into the channels again. Oh, he's picked out a pass. Go on, Gabriel. Well in. It's gone out for a goal kick, but Welling, I like that. I like that. Boys, settle. There's another 80-odd minutes of football. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Tomiyasu tried to do the DG thing first time. See us fullbacks, most important in the game. Victoria Beckham ducked out. Big save from the keeper. Watching it again, you'd expect the keeper to save that. But that can give us some confidence. At some point, surely Benjamin White or Saliba will have to come on, or maybe a switch to a back three. Could you go to a back three at some point? Put Ben White right back. Play Tomiyasu at centre half. Ref, that's a soft free kick. Victoria Beckham's looking for it. Grealish ain't a footballer. You cost 100 million, do you? You're not better than Saka. I love Grealish, but for 90 minutes, you're a pagan. John Stones, Kevin De Bruyne. He's not good, man. You call this creative. See? Banduli. Ref, that's ours. Ref, that's ours. Ref, that's ours. Ref, that's ours. It's theirs. Come on, boys. Reset. It's theirs. It really is theirs. Ref, Lewis is walking. He's taking steps. Ref, it weren't there. That's a foul throw from Rico Lewis. See, you're not good. He melts out. Ref, it's a foul throw, ref. Thank you. You can't take a throw in, lad. What's wrong with you? I smell blood. Get onto him. Get onto him, boys. Get onto him. You can't take a throw in, lad. Look at him. Is that who City produced for their academy? Ain't good. Come on, boys. He's a wavy player, but get onto him. Sourcing. Share up the streams. I don't know about Ortega, man. It's a wavy last name, though. Get to 300 likes. We'll try, man. Can we get over 100? Love the band. I love you lot support. Whatever you said, S. Big up, bro. Do you think we should have rested Partey and Saka? You're happy with the strongest lineup? Don't think you can afford to rest Partey, because who else is going to play with El Nene's injury? And boy, we need Saka in it. Best case scenario, we score a couple goals and these men can get a little rest. Tierney misses the header to Mahrez. Haaland. Get there, Vieira. Ref. William Vieira. Granit Xhaka cook something. Oh, him and Eddie and Ketty are not quite on the same wavelength. Keep going, boy. Xhaka, keep going. Eddie. Just having a bit of a moan with each other. Why? Keep going, boys. Keep going. Regardless of the result, I do like how we're kind of limiting the keeper's options. Ref. What's Pep Guardiola doing? He's not in his technical area. Kevin De Bruyne is showing man how to take a throw in. Jonathan Stones. You saying in the summer you want to try London? You play for Everton, Barnsley, and City. You want to come to London? Arteta used this as an occasion to tap some of these players up for our club. Akanji's, Meady, that's ours. Holding. All right, Turner. It's not dead. Oh, we're getting sauce. Hey, oh my God. Well in, Tomiyasu. Hey, Turner, holding. I don't want to see that. Tomiyasu, brilliant. Holding. What are you standing and waiting for the ref to get involved? Stop effing looking at the linesman. Play to the whistle. Well in, Eddie. Ref. That's a yellow for Rodri. How many? And he's kicked the ball, Mahrez. Ref, how many? Turner. Holding. I don't want to see that. There's too much of a gap. Haaland's done him. Rather than going back and pursuing him, he's sitting there and looking at the ref. I remember against City, Mustafi doing that in the final. If you see that, you're getting hooked. Haaland's tried to collapse us with an overhead kick. Tomiyasu mopping up. Big day for Tomiyasu. And again, if you're City, that's the one, probably in the second half. There's a lot of space. Tomiyasu, please make sure you're sweeping up. Tomiyasu can't do his job as well as others. Rico Lewis goes back to Ortega. Aye, that's ours. Saka, get there. Well, and see. Don't let them out. Partey. Come on, Jack. A bit of quality now. Fine, Saka. Saka, do him. He's not a footballer. He's a rapper, man. Look at his hair. I can say it. I'm one of them. Tomiyasu. Rob Holding. Come on, my guy. You're better than Cannavaro. Gabriel's been on it today. I don't want to jinx, man. Teeny, get there. Get there, Teeny. Fine, Trossard. Teeny, come on, bro. 5-yard passes, lad. I love you, Kieran Teeny. But see, once you get a taste of what Zinchenko brings to that role, it's difficult to go back to a traditional fullback. I will not lie. It's looking like Zini might have to come on soon. John Stones, Tamares. That's ours, ref. It's not ours, but you got to call them all, man. Holding scares all of us, man. To be fair, I'll take a slice, set him up because he shouldn't be playing today. I know that much. Do Arsenal feel the weak side? I'm not too familiar with Arsenal's squad. But, well, Trossard's not in our strongest lineup at present because he's just signed. You could argue him. Definitely Rob Holding. You could argue Tomiyasu and Tierney are not necessarily in our strongest side. Our first choice fullbacks last year are not that this year. Lewis shows he could take a throw in. Mahrez gives it away. Finds Gabriel. We're doing a good job so far. Saka, force deep. Ref, that's ours. team like City, bro, we've played 11 minutes basically. You got to be able to do this the whole game. You have to be able to suffer in games like this. Holding finds Turner. Turner, get there for me. Thank you. Tierney, time. Get your body there. Get your body there. Well in, Tierney. That was dead slyly. Trossard, get there. Oi. John Stones, lovely recovery challenge. Keep going, boys. Keep going. Keep going. 0-0 still. Trossard, my guy. Let me do up my collar just like you as well. You're serious. Can't like this kit is too tight. I feel like you're being strangled when you do a collar up. Rob Holding. Turner. Give it back to Holding. Give it back to him. Oh, Turner puts his left foot through it. Ref! Trossard's fouled there. Trossard, you're better than that. Lewis. Ooh, Rodri almost killed City there. Eddie could have been onto that. Ortega. Into the channels. First and seconds, boys. Holding wins the first seconds. Fabio Vieira's fouled there, ref. Saka, get there for me. It's Gundogan. Gundogan's done him there, man. It's Gundogan. It's calm. Manchester City in possession. Ake. Boys, off the ball. Akanji. Saka, that's your man, you know. Why are you not next to Gundogan? Saka, you got to get there. Gundogan advancing for City. Again, Gundogan's the one that is going to do a madness. Gundogan plays it out wide. Jack Grealish. Ball in. Turner, collect for me. Thank you, Turner. Let's play. Let's play. Let's play. Let's play. Let's hit them. Come on. Turner's kicked it long. That's not the best of pass. I could tell already. Killing Eddie. Ref, Akanji's being... Bro, Akanji's pulling him, ref. City back in possession. All right, linesman, open your eyes, mate. Keep going, boys. Eddie, that's you know. I mean, every time City don't score, it's calm. John Stones, Trossard, I don't want to see him doing all of that. Mahrez forced all the way back, basically picking up the ball in the area of fullback would. I mean, that's progress. Jonathan Stones plays it to his goalie. We might not have the depth, mate. Haaland wins first. Gundogan, Haaland. See, Haaland, you're not better than Mbappe, man. You can't play ball. Ref, that's a red. That's a high foot from Gundogan. Can you hear that? I think that's the ambulance. Ref, you got to look at that. That's a red. Where's VAR? Look how high his foot was. You can't have that, ref, from Gundogan. Are we playing football or doing MMA? Gundogan's the captain, ref. Obviously, he didn't do anything. You don't know until you call it. Look how Tomiyasu is turning up for us. We keep giving the ball. It's going to happen. It's going to happen against these lot. It's going to happen at times against City. You just need to remain focused. 131 likes. Can we get to 200 people? Free kick to the Arsenal. Granit Xhaka to take this. Come on, boys. Granit Xhaka delivers. I don't know what that was, but it's gone to Holding. Fall into part. I bang it, Saka. Ref, handball. Wallahi, I'm lying. Astaghfirullah, I'm lying. God, you see what football does to you? Granit Xhaka. Tomiyasu. That was Bandulu, Tomiyasu. I don't know what he tried to do there, but we have a throw-in. Keep going, boys. 14 minutes in. Come on. Come on, Tomiyasu. Pick out a man for me, please. Tomiyasu throws it back. Go on, Holding. Be brave. Be brave. Don't go home. Don't go home. Gabriel, I'm going to need you to be braver then. Turner. Granit. Go on, play it, boys. Play it, boys. We haven't got Odegaard. We ain't got Zinchenko. Everyone's going to have to do a little more on the ball. If we lose the ball, so what? Be brave, boys. Turner. Don't panic. Don't panic. Holding. You've dealt with Diego Costa. Who's Haaland? Matt Turner into the channels. Killing Saka there, man. Fabio Vieira mops up. Be strong there, Vieira. Come on, Vieira. Come on, Vieira. You want to start ahead of Odegaard and others. You got to pick out Saka there. That's terrible from you. Come on. Throw into City. Come on. Ref, how long's the throw being taken? Ake's walking forward as well. Ref, what's going on? Linesman, he's right next to you. Blind as a bat, mate. How much they paying you, linesman? Keeper of City's in possession. What's going on there, mate? It's into the channels again. The one over Tomiyasu is not the one. You got to put it to where Rob Holding is. Rob Holding, no, never touched you, Haaland. You daffodil, mate. Saka, that's terrible from Saka. Bandulu from Partey, we've lost it. Offside. Get the ball, boys. Get the ball. See, Haaland, you're not on nothing, man. I know you're going to end up scoring, but you're not on nothing. We don't rate you. You know, you're ducking this. You're lucky Saliba's not on. Or Benjamin. You can't even move to Rob Holding. You're rubbish, man. I don't hear nothing, Haaland. How much you cost, fella? Where did they buy you? You can't be the guy they talk about being, you know, up there killing Mbappe. And I ain't seen nothing from you, fella. Rob Holding, come on, man. Tierney's kept it in, but at what cost? Mahrez, Rico Lewis. Oh, ref, what's that? Ref, what's that? Shut up, Rico Lewis. You're in the big boy leagues now. Ref is kicking the ball. Hey, Trossard, Eddie. If you see them kicking the ball, effing push them. Ref, what's going on? Arsenal players, what's going on? We have a throw in, and we're letting these City boys just kick the ball away. What's going on? Mentality, boys. Come on. If you see them do that, step on their heels. Rob Holding. Matt Turner. Killing Eddie there, Turner. Akanji. Trossard will give chase, but it's back here with City boys. We got to look after the ball, man. Love for the super chat, City lifestyle. Appreciate that. Appreciate your support. Jonathan Stone's in possession. Keep going, boys. Keep going. Keep going. Rico Lewis, fantastic young player, man. Wish he came through at ALN, man. Stones, Lewis. You're not that good, Pep. Come on, man. Little 15 million for that. Kulusevski, go back to Juventus. You can be back in North London in the summer if you play your cards right. Stones finds Haaland. Haaland's gone back. We've done a good job limiting City's options, but again, it's easy to do this in the first 17 minutes. The last 17 minutes is a different thing. Stones to Mahrez. City have the quality to just do us in at any occasion. So we need to respect them, and if we get chances, we need to take them. 17 minutes in, as good as City are, Tomiyasu's had the best chance. I ain't seen nothing from both teams, but I only care about Arsenal. I ain't seen Saka have a shot yet. What's going on? Fabio, you playing, lad? Akanji, Ake. Yeah, ref, no foul. Come on, ref. He's soft, man. It's always this Grealish brother, man. Get up, mate. Ref, come on, man. He's got a hairband on. He don't want to play football. He don't want to play. Cares about style. I don't know what you, Grealish, man your mouth. I don't know what you said to Tomiyasu, but if you're swearing, behave yourself. Don't do that. Lovely little kick on him. Grealish, shut up, man. What are you talking to the ref? Do some drillings. Ref, why are you talking to him? What's that under your shirt, ref? Is that a blue shirt? Grealish, shut up, man. If you done your talking on the field, you wouldn't be starting today. You're not that good. Keep going, boys. Anyways, Ortega in possession. You're not that good, Grealish. They're all wavy, but for 90 minutes, I've got to believe everything I'm saying. Ortega. I mean, the City goalie's been the one trying to pick out passes. That's a good look. Ortega's going to knock it into the channels again. First and seconds, boys. Holding loses the first header, but there's Tomiyasu. See, you're not on nothing, Grealish. You're not on nothing. Well in Partey. Holding. Tries to set Vieira. That was dead, man. That was dead. Look after the ball, boys. Look after the ball. Simple options are there. We're going to get tired before we need to. Come on, boys. City, the stronger team at the moment in terms of possession. John Stones. Trossard will give chase. Back here with City's keeper. That ball over holding is going to pay off soon, but let's do a thing before it gets to that. Ortega, that's ours. That's ours. Gundogan flicks it. First and seconds, holding. Don't get tight. Don't dive in. See, Haaland will give it away. Dead. Well in, boys. Haaland, you're not good. Where's the general play? You're good. You're rubbish, man. Turner. Xhaka, win that for me. Xhaka was killed there from Turner. That was silly, Turner. And this is where I get scared because now you got Kevin De Bruyne. Mahrez. Tini, get on him. See, he's cutting inside. Don't want it. He don't want it. He's ducking. He's ducking. Well in. Akanji in possession, boys. Let's hold our shape. Let's remain compact. Let's make sure we're following runners. This City team, as Pep said, they passed to disrupt the shape of the opposition many years ago. Keep your shape. Ball over the top from City. Tini, that's yours. Well in, Tini. Let's reset, boys. City throwing on this right-hand side. Keep going. Hey, man. I mean, who isn't shook of City? It's City, man. We've only got to do it. Well, you might even have 3 more games if this goes into a replay. Ref, that's a foul throw from Mahrez. Riyad Mahrez, Xhaka, that's too easy. Tierney, come on. It's bare ballerina skills. Don't fall for it. He's gone home to Rico Lewis. He don't want it. He don't want it. Goes back home. Akanji, he don't want it. Look at his hair. Cut it. Gundogan. Oh, it's peak. Haaland. Back here with Turner. Turner, chill, bro. Hold him once. Damn, I fell asleep. How's it been going? It's all right so far. Matt Turner into the channels. That's going to kill Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu's done well. Wavy. Well in. Saka, take him on. Saka, there's bare of them coming to pursue you. Grealish don't want it. Well in. Eddie misses it. Vieira, come on. Ref, there's a foul off the ball. Trossard magic. Trossard magic. Step over. Bang it, man. Oi, oi. Oh, keep going, boys. Don't let them out. 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 Well in, Xhaka. Well in. Tini once. Pull it back in the mixer. Oh, lucky. Party. Bossy thing. Oi, come on. 21 minutes in. Come on, boys. Settle, though. Relax. 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 We're doing all right. We're doing all right. See, Trossard's had a little chance of nothing of note, really. So what? Tomiyasu and Trossard. Saka. You got to do better there, Saka. Don't let them out. Concede the foul, Saka. Against City, you have to give them tactical fouls away. Grealish. Oh, my days. Hard. Okay. All right, Matt Turner, I love you, mate. Sweeper keeper settings. Because they're trying to set Haaland off. I can't lie. Haaland is scary, man. This guy's like a horse. When you see him galloping. Unlucky Trossard, man. You could. I don't know about doing better. The angle's kind of cut. He just had to get a shot away. Good save by the keeper all round as well. Hey, Kanji, keep going, boys. Keep going. Keep going. 0-0. But hey, I want my keeper to take authority, man. And Trossard's probably been briefed. I mean, you know, when you play football, you understand your teammates. You know Haaland's going to get killed against Haaland. And if he gets tight. So we have to mop up the first and seconds. Haaland's won that battle against Holding. Holding, stop pulling your man and get back in possession. Mahrez is free. Tierney, you've switched off there. We have Partey to thank for that tackle. Shut up, Grealish, man. Nothing happened to you. This guy, always on the floor. Stripper. Fair tackle. He rolling on the floor for. Muppet. Anyways, Mahrez, boys, we need to follow runners. Every second, this Grealish brother's on the floor. That's why your kit's always there. The kit man must hate you because you're not even doing drillings. Ortega. Every second, this brother is on the floor. You can sign for Arsenal, though. You're wavy. Holding didn't want it. He didn't even jump. See, you don't even want it against Holding, do you? He's better than Cannavaro. Holding, yo, yeah. All right, cool. Let me stay humble because we're moving mad. Turner. We got out of that one. Tierney gets it from Xhaka. Protect the ball, Tierney. Thank you. Throw into Arsenal. I mean, Turner's distribution is a bit shaky, but he started off bright. Keep going, Turner. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Not going to get too many opportunities ahead of Ramsdale. Take them. Keep going, Holding. Holding's underarm has been pulled as well. It's all ripped in that. Man called him Erling Timberlands. Gabby going to find it tough to keep his place the way Trossard is playing. Leo is going to be big for us for the last half of the season. We're warming up. Turner not trusting Holding with that for a second. Unlucky Trossard. Kantar, appreciate your super chat. City don't want no smoke. Anyways, big up DG. Appreciative of your super chat and your general support of the platform, man. And everybody else. Win, lose, draw. City fan, Arsenal fan, football fan. Whether you're locked in on Twitch or YouTube, well in. Holding doing things above his pay grade. Not offside, not offside. Ref, come on. How's he offside? You could see a mile away Saka was offside, but you don't know until you call these things. Reset, boys. Reset, boy. Ref, the ball went there. Akanji to restart proceedings for City. Come on, Holding. You're wearing vapors. There's some nice football boots as well. You need to drop me them. Long ball forward. Haaland wins the first header. Kevin De Bruyne. We've given it back to City. Tierney. Granite's tucked in for Tierney, but his peak. Yeah, well, Mari's going to do a Mazza. Thank the Lord. There's been a block. It's falling to Rodri. You don't want it, young Rico Lewis. Pass the ball, man. You ain't on that end. Kevin De Bruyne. Thank the Lord. Kevin, respect us, please. He tried to wrap it with his left peg from outside the area, and he's got the capacity to slap those in. 25 minutes in, we're fortunate there. That man, they are scary, man. Oh, Lord. Kevin De Bruyne, please, man. We only got to play you 2 times in the league. Oh. Saka, man, on ref. Ake's fouling him. Ref, come on, he's pulling him. Boys, play it short, man. We keep knocking it into the channels. Holding getting fist up. What, like your players when you bucked us? I don't mind Holding getting ripped by City. You, man, have been ripped by Fulham and all them things there, man. Chelsea, come on, you sit 10th. Have some respect. Fabio Vieira, come on, where's your options? He's only got Trossard realistically. Trossard, do a mad thing, please. You're by yourself. Rico Lewis can't get there. Tierney pass it, man. Ain't no one trying to see them crosses. Ooh, Trossard. Wavy settings. Finds Granite. Granite to Partey. Saka once. Tierney. Where's the options for Tierney, man? Come on, boys. Tierney. Tierney doing things above your pay grade, man. Just stick to the left back stuff, man. Unlucky. Come on, just stick to what you're paid to do, man. Just keep it simple, man. Giving it away cheaply. We're doing all right. We're doing better than I thought, but come on, boys. Keep going. Come on. City's not good for the heart rate, man. Shout out my Bayesian ones, mate. King appreciative. Shout out to your support because you're a Chelsea lad. Kevin De Bruyne is scary, man. Like up the stream, fellas. Tierney is good, but anyone notice he seems like an outsider of the team? I wouldn't say that. Trossard should be in place of Martinelli's slump right now. Throw into Manchester City. Yes, DG, I'm back because your stream ain't ahead of mine today. Black Max Brennan showing what's cracking this guy, man. One love for your support. Nonetheless, man. 145 likes, people. Can we get to 200 before the end of the stream? Thank you in advance. 27 minutes in. It's still 0-0. Tierney throwing. Slap that over there. Tierney throw. Tierney, this is dead. The long throw thing is dead, man. What do I know? Big up Eddie for the Tierney. This is why I'm chatting nonsense on YouTube and you're playing football. My guy. Saka, cut in and bang it, man. Please, cut in and bang it. Black Iron Robin settings. Come on. Come on, Saka. Come on. Come on, Saka. Load it. Load it. Okay, you don't want it. Ref! Saka slipping. Saka, get back, man. You're acting. You're acting, Saka. You're acting. You're my guy, but you're acting there. You let them off too easy. Partey. Partey didn't let him complete it, but Partey Sly almost got ripped by Gundogan. We're looking at the ref for Gundogan. You got fouled. What? What happened to you? Did you die? Pattern up, man. Muppet. We looking to the ref to help you for. Oh, look at me. I'm great. I'm Gundogan. I got fouled. We get it. You're taken off. Stop that, man. Muppet. We doing? Shout all the Arsenal travelling fans. You got fouled, so what? Look at the size of Partey and then look at you. If you wanted to foul you and hurt you, you would know, man. Pattern up. Muppet. Anyways, Akanji, Mahrez, Rico Lewis, he's knocked it into the channels. Tierney, you got to be there. Aye. So I make the foul. Haaland's there. Holding wins the header. Shut up, Haaland, man. Ref, don't mad me, please. Haaland, get up, man. Get up, man. Welcome to the Premier League. You know I do it. Ref, come on! For what? What happened to him? You played on. Want a break? Oh, come on, man. Miraculously, his brother's going to get up as well. Ooh, I didn't see it, but all right, cool. My bad, Haaland, my bad. You know, he took a little elbow there, my bad. That looked a bit mad still. I didn't see it. But the fact still remains, ref. Come on, man. Yeah, drink break while Haaland's being tended to. I hope he's all right. That was a serious one. We hope he's all right. I didn't see it, but the replay, maybe we got that one wrong, lads. All right, ref, Mike. Say, man. Emotional game for me. I don't feel safe, Gaffer. Please, I need to see all of this and this, which is what I'm seeing now. Talk to them. You see all of this? Let's fucking go, boys. Talk to them. Vieira, I need to see more. Pep's doing his thing now as well. I just say poor man's Mikel Arteta is dead. He's copying us. He's dead. Trossard's got feet. That's what got him brought in. Holding is causing Haaland headaches, not in the way we expect this guy. Xhaka and Partey doing okay, but Vieira's taking too long to go into the game of this magnitude. Bear in mind, this is pretty much a full-strength City team versus a hybrid Arsenal team. We're doing well. That's good, but it's kind of irrelevant. I hear you, I agree, but it's slightly irrelevant because, boy, pardon me, no one told Arteta to play a weakened team. No one told, Pep to play a strongest team. It is what it is. Haaland's back onto his feet. I hope he's not concussed or anything serious. That was a serious elbow. I mean, he's tough as old boots. So he'll be all right. But that looked like a serious elbow. Player stop temporarily, people. Play will restart very soon. Hope he's all right, Haaland. Hope you're all right. But he's temporarily come off as he's waiting to come back on. And again, I think he's all right. But this is another example of where you'll never actually know, but you have to save players from themselves. Haaland's going to want to come back on. And we hope he's all right. What do you think the score is going to be? I'm going with 1-0 to Arsenal. Do City have any supporters? Can only hear the Gooners in the crowd. Well, probably the Arsenal fans that snaked us during the Emirates era. Thomas Partey trying to be too clever with Vieira. Let's keep it simple sometimes. Boys, get back. I'm seeing people walk. I'm seeing too many shirts walk. I'm seeing too many attackers walk. Rodri glitched out there. Come on, get the ball. Get the ball, boys. Get the ball. Where's the ball, boy? Give Saka the ball, man. Hey, hurry up, man. You might have to get Eden Hazard. God forgive me. Tomiyasu. Holding skips it out. Turner. Go on. Tini wants. Well in. Tini, get your body there. Open it up with the first touch. Down the channels. Thank you. Xhaka. And again, same thing, Granite. Same thing, Granite. Same thing. Ref! He bought a lovely foul there. Taking it quickly. Trossard, rip him. Trossard. Stones don't want it. Stones don't want it. Man on. Be strong. That's ours, ref, again. That's ours again, ref. Thank you. Shut up, Guardiola. Muppy. Eddie, let him foul you. Granite ain't got the speed for them ones there. Gundogan nicks it. Come on, boys. How have we let them get out? There's 4 or 5 Arsenal players there. How have they got out of that one? Grealish is forced to go home to his keeper. Holding, I hope you're ready, you know. Ortega knocks it into the channels. Tierney, that's you. Kieran, well in. Seconds, boys. Trossard, keep that in. Wavy from the Belgium. Let's go, Trossard. Let's go. Cook something up, my guy. Puts it in. Oh, say swear. Eddie, keep going. The camera angle can be cruel. Oh, I thought Eddie nicked it in. I thought Eddie got that. Hey, Leandro, my guy. Good ball, Eddie. Good run. The angle's against him. If he could just finesse that into the near corner, we're laughing. Oh, on another day. Why do you go with your left peg, lad? What's going on there, fella? Gabriel wins the first. Why are we waiting? Xhaka wins the third. Eddie, get your body there. Eddie, well in. Eddie, nope, you're better than that. You need to get that pass to Trossard, lad. Come on. We're doing well. We're limiting the passing lanes. We're not really being harmed. Cool. Kevin De Bruyne had that chance. Little scare with holding. You know, the second half is probably going to make the difference. And once again, as we saw against Spurs, City can do a madness at any stage. Do not switch off. If you're tired, tell the manager. So you can come off. If you're tired, get back in early. Ortega, Lewis. I mean, you can't help but admire City the way they play, man. It's lit. I mean, us as well, slightly, innit? Tierney, get there. Why is Mahrez there? Gabriel. All right. Tierney and get Gabriel. Are you going to get back, my brother? Haaland's forced all the way deep. Hey, see, this guy's meaty, man. Passing it to his gaffer. You're meaty, man. You're not good. You're nothing if they don't lay it on a plate for you. Anyone could score, man. That Alvarez fella's better than you. Get out of here, Haaland, man. You're meaty, man. You the kid they said's better than Mbappe? Crazy. You're more of a Leeds boy than a City one. Meaty dons. I mean, Tierney's got a friend, but what options is there, really? Kill Nketiah. Nketiah ain't got a chance. Slightly, that's a foul for City. Eddie doing the Buki South London tech. He's had a bit of a foul there. Ref! Eddie handball. It's a bit difficult to tell, but Tierney hasn't started in a while. I mean, I'll give that luxury to Fabio Vieira as well, but forget all of that. Zini would have been a flashpoint for this game considering Mahrez plays on his side. There'll be a lot of space. I mean, it's the last 10 minutes of the half. This is the most vital period now. Grealish has skipped past Bearman. Tomiyasu can't get there. Oh, Gucci. Leave it. That's Rob Holdini. Finds Partey. Partey, knock it into the channels, man. No one's there, slyly. No chance. Throw in, boys. Reset. Reset. Yeah, Grealish, you should be on I'm a Celeb, man. You're not a footballer. You should be doing stuff with Jamie Redknapp. You're not that good. 100 million. Are you one of City's most key players? You're meaty, man. I bet you Pep, your gaffer's looking for the receipt. Anyone could look good at Villa. Bloody Reece Nelson would. Ake. Guardiola applause. Ref, don't. Ref, thank you. Kevin, get up, you muppet. That's a foul for Saka, though. Thank you, ref. Get up, man. Oi, take the ball off Grealish and let's restart. Why is Grealish? It's about 5 to 10 seconds. Why has Grealish still got the ball in his hands? Ref, are you letting Grealish torch you like that? I mean, I admire it from City, but why are we letting them throw the ball away in that? Shut up, Kevin De Bruyne, man. Are you trying to die for that? Get up, man, you flat track bully. This is why you're not one of the best creative players ever. You're meaty, man. You're not good. Spam crossing and all of that. That's not creative. Where was you at the World Cup? You're meaty, man. Are you even better than Lokonga? You're looking like him in the midfield. You're not good. You got to get them in before they savage us. Gabriel, killed by holding, really. Has to knock it into the channels. Get your body there, Trossard. Has no chance. Jonathan Stones. Rico Lewis. Meaty, man. Where'd they find this, brother? Tierney, that's a cute pass. Eddie, get us out of there. Well in. Gabriel, well in. Well in, Xhaka. All right, straight away holding to Tomiyasu. Put a bit more on that. Let him run on to that, man. Tomiyasu, Saka make an overlap. Saka wants. Hey, Vieira slowing things down. No, Tommy, man. No, Tommy, man. What do I know? He's found Tierney. Tierney. I think that's a shot. Tierney's got to be shameless and say he tried to cross that. Unlucky, lad. Guys, we haven't even said anything about the fact that with our weekend team against City, it's 0-0. Make sure that's being said at half-time. I'm looking at my club extra funny now, you know. I don't want to see a goal conceded. Saka, Vieira, you lot playing? I'm going to allow Saka because he's the Black Iron Robin. Vieira, hurry up, lad. Ain't seeing ya. Ain't seeing ya. You said you wanted to play 10. You're in your favoured position right now. Right now, it's Trossard. It's Trossard settings. I'm seeing Gabriel. I'm seeing Xhaka. I'm seeing Trossard. Matt Turner's turned up. First and seconds, boys. Holding. Yes, holding. Seconds. This is the thing, though. Tierney, what are you waiting for? Xhaka, be strong. Xhaka, bring him down. Bring him down. Xhaka's collapsed. Tierney's collapsed. Gabriel. Oh, my God, bro. This Haaland, brother, is too quick for life, bro. It's a corner. How has he earned a corner from that? This guy is a horse. Tierney, what's that as well, bro? Tierney, you're moving mad out there on the roads. I can't lie. You're moving mad out there. You're looking rusty. Swear down, it's a goal kick. All right. All right. Say no more. Settle, boys. Come on, man. Eddie and Ketty will give chase. So Tega, good pass to Stones, really. I mean, you have to admire City. Wait, Trossard, you can't. Oh, Trossard, you got savaged. You got to do a get back on Stones, you know. Don't let him chop you like that. Rico Lewis, Mahrez, Eddie on that. Eddie, Stones don't want. Eddie. Oh, mix up with the keeper, ref. Oi, Eddie's taking out off the ball. Where's VAR? In the Prem, we get that all day. I can't lie, people. Please, mods, make sure we're on task. Trossard, dive, bro. Dive, my guy. Ref, watch the hands. Oi, Trossard. I can't lie, Mahrez has done well. Don't let them out. Don't let them out. That's a cute block from Rodri to deny Trossard from stopping the passage of play. Kevin De Bruyne, Gundogan, Grealish. This is where we need to get back. Saka-you. Oh, Grealish just ripped Partey and Tomiyasu. Haaland's in possession. This is where we win it, though. He's done well. Oh, Lord, it could be peak. It could be peak. Kevin lays it to Rodri. Oh, my days. Referee's off. Grealish is off now. Grealish delivers. Keep going, boys. Keep going. We're opening up a bit unnecessarily now. Man said my anti-Tierney stocks are going through the roof. I respect it. I hear it. Guardiola's scaring me, man. He's got the jacket on now. 5 minutes plus added on time. Tomiyasu could. So he ain't got eyes in the back of his head. Come on, Tony, you're better than that, but I can't blame you. There's not too many options against City. Keep going, boys. Keep going, man. It's here with Manchester City. Jonathan Stones all the way on this left-hand side. Yeah, it might have to be a Zinchenko thing at half-time still. Ortega bangs it into the channels. Come on, boys. We know what's going to... Bros. Haaland's had too much time. Hold him, bring him down. Bring him down. Yeah, I rate that, I rate that. But now it's peak because you're on the yellow card. It is a yellow card, but he had to do it. Boys, get in front. Boy, hold in. Get back. Someone stand in front of the ball. It is a foul, lad. Get back in defense. What are you doing? I respect you for making the foul. You had to. But now you have to chill out. And maybe a slide back free thing at half time because Holden's going to get himself wrapped, because he's going to have to get tight to Haaland many times. He now can't make the foul. Rodri. Ake. Grealish. 100 million, are ya? 100 million, are ya? No wonder Southgate don't want to start here. Fabio Vieira flicks it on. Saka, what are you waiting for? Bro, he's not even coming to contact with play. Saka's not coming to contact, linesman. What's going on? Keep going, boys. Ref, linesman, sort it out, man. Take off your City shirt. What's wrong with you? Gundogan, shut your mouth, mate. Ref, don't let him talk to you like that. How much times? Bro, Saka's not interfering, but when it was Rashford, it was calm. Oh, it's still flying Scotsman. I can't imagine what you told me because I've been a big fan of Zinchenko. It's not Tierney versus Zinchenko. It's the best option. Why are we doing I told you so? Man, I'm dreaming stuff. Only Saka could claim to talk about Tierney to me. But if you're talking stuff in the comments, that's not directly to man still. But poor from Fabio Vieira. I mean, Holding's not doing bad, but you can just see the inevitable, man. I can't lie. I think you got a dash of 2-2 Odegaard on, man. Trossard's done his thing. Gabriel's tried. Grealish. Rodri looks like he can see a pass. Keep going, boys. Vieira on your toes. That's ours. I had Grealish. Eddie, come on. Rip him. Hey, Eddie, strong. Not a foul. Fabio Vieira, don't let me... Bro, you didn't want it there, man. What are you waiting for? Get there. You get there. There's an effort there. Mahrez down this right-hand side. Thankfully, can't keep it in. Vieira, stop letting me... Stop peeing out, pussycatting out of 50-50s, please. Please. Gabriel's going to take the throw. In fact, Tierney, but where's the options? We need to get out. What? You can play it to Gabriel quickly. Hey, Tierney, do it. Tierney's told him to get further up. Come on, boys. Switch on. Not long to go. Probably about 2-3 minutes of added on time. Obviously, Haaland had the concussion suspected thing. Haaland tried to, win the header. It's gone out. All of that for a City throw. Has it even gone into play, technically? That's the difference, you see, Tierney? Stones did it quickly, back in possession. What are we waiting for? Ortega, Eddie, keep working, please. I know we're tired. I know it's a big arts. Keep working, please. You switch off for a second, these man will score. Good from Gabriel there. Trossard, go on. Trossard, you're on your J's. Mazza, load it up. Trossard, doing well. Where's his support, though, boys? Stones eventually wins, but where's his support, though, boys? Don't let them out. Tierney wins the header. Xhaka time. I forget this guy. Ref, you're peeing me off. Why have you stopped? Is it our throw? Or are you stopping for a man down? I hope it's for our throw and it's not a man down, ref. Because Stones being on the floor has nothing to do with us. Got nutmegged as well. Oh, he might have pulled it. Yeah, Stones might be done. I don't know. It looked like he was holding his thigh before and then he went down. John Stones down, people. 2 minutes of added on time. I think it's games like this where we could do with another 8 and a 6. Diaz to come on for Stones, or he looks like he's warming up. I can't lie. Is it worth putting Tomiyasu in? Is it worth putting Tomiyasu centre back? Bringing on Benjamin White. He gives us a bit going forward. Obviously taking off Holding. I must admit, I don't think Tierney's doing bad, but might have to dash on Zinchenko. Benjamin White. Or it could just be Benjamin White straight for Holding, mind you. But Tomiyasu needs to stay on. I think Zinchenko, Odegaard, the ones I'd be looking at. Benjamin White or Saliba at centre-half. Fabio Vieira, candidate to come off as well. I think Odegaard's the first one I'm calling for, man. We need to get a foothold in midfield. Odegaard and Zinchenko, come on, Trossard might cook. That looks like the end of John Stones' night, if I'm honest. And I mean, the positive is that he's walking off, but that probably means he's out for a couple of weeks. Hopefully not for City. We don't want to see anybody injured. Smash the like button if you haven't already, folks. A man texted me, yo, Tierney's fried. Fam, it's peak. I mean, Diaz was warming up. It looks like Laporte will be the ones. I mean, you wouldn't come on for me. Look, man, he's fiddling around with trousers and all these things. He don't want to play. Come on, boys. On to him from early. He don't want to play. Don't want to play. Fiddling around with shin pads and his tracksuit and that. He don't want to. Laporte don't want to play. He don't want to play. Ref, why do we have to wait for him? Play on. What are you doing? He can get ready, man. This guy's not bougie. Give us back the ball, Mahrez. Hurry up, man. Thank you. Good sportsmanship, City. We're into added on time or the added on time. Literally, we're into the stoppage time interval. Obviously, John Stones has just come off injured. Gabriel, Holding, bring it, Holding. Carry it. Don't play it to Partey yet. You're shook. What's Partey going to do with it there? He's going to find Xhaka. Where's the options for the man in front? I see Trossard. Vieira, Eddie, come on. Tierney, bro. Laporte will be coming on. Apparently, Chelsea have reached an agreement in principle with Lyon to sign Mai Gusto. He will join Chelsea but be loaned back to Lyon for the rest of the season. Good little player he is. Gabriel having a good start to the game. Gabriel tries to find Tierney. Rico Lewis has done well. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Can we be a bit direct? Bro, Pep, what are you doing, man? Pass the ball, mate. Thank you, Muppet. Pass the damn ball. Look at me. I'm Pep Guardiola. I've won Champions League. I manage Messi. Pass the ball, you donut. You doing? Vieira once. Tierney, man. Eddie, that was Buki, South London Tech, but it worked. Eddie's delivered. Ref, that's a corner no. Corner no, ref. A goal kick. Unlucky, Eddie, man. Boys, switch on. 49 minutes on the clock, folks. Keep going. 0-0, boys. A replay doesn't help either side, clearly. 40 more likes until we have 200 people. If you haven't hit the like button, you know what to do. Goal kick from Manchester City again. First and seconds, boys. That's the end of the first half. What do you lot make of halftime, people? Well, the first half, yet, as we're at halftime now. What would my thoughts be? Oh, Holding, get yourself in. What are you arguing with the ref? Go and get in. Every other player, including Matt Turner, who's further than you, are jogging back in. Why are you lost? Get in and listen to the gaff. What are you talking to the ref for? Grealish, this is why you don't play. What are you talking to the ref for? Muppet, ain't seen you in all 45 minutes. You're dead, man. This is why you don't play. Rubbish, Donny. Crazy. The Gardens Zinchenko can make this a W. Good half now. Bring on the controllers. I'd say the first one, I'd probably change either whether you bring on Saliba or you move Tomiyasu over there and bring on Benjamin White, because Ben was going to, obviously, he's going to give us something more in an attacking sense against, with better yet, with Saka. You've obviously got Tomiyasu sweeping up if they counter attack us. I don't know if that's the angle. Me, I'm probably leaning towards Zinchenko. I'd say the half-time change I would make would probably be Odegaard / Benjamin / Saliba. Give it 10 minutes into the second half. I think Zinchenko's got to come on for Tierney. We need to get more of a foothold in midfield, if I'm honest with you. Turner been on it. Gabriel been on it. Keep going, boys. I mean, the positive is that it's 0-0, innit? I think on the balance of proceedings, that's actually all right, man. Been good defensively so far, I'd say. Trossard, probably the standout Arsenal player today so far. Need to get Saka involved a lot more. Not seen Saka, not through no fault of his own. T.I. Can we just say Saliba? Man said, nice half, now bring on the starters. Well, man are limited, man. I'm not going to lie. I think everyone's talking on Holding's name a bit too much, but he's on a yellow. You know they're going to, if I'm Pep, you're going to force the issue a bit more in that regards. It's written on the wall what could happen. Sometimes you got to save. It's not, I don't think Holding's playing terrible, but sometimes you got to save man from themselves because he will get drawn out. Think about it logically. If you're City, you're playing them whip balls in behind immediately. Pardon me. And everything, again, as I expect Arsenal to do for anyone, which no one, I don't think a City player has been booked yet. There's only probably been one yellow card and that's Holding. Every tackle Holding makes ref. How many? Ref. You keep mentioning that sooner rather than later. You already know what happens, people. You're not stupid. But we've done all right, man. On the balance of things so far in the first half, neither team's been clinical in the final third, didn't it? Really, Haaland's had that attempted overhead kick which didn't bang. Kevin De Bruyne has wrapped it with his left. There's been 9 shots between both teams. There's been 3 shots on target between both teams. Arsenal have 4 shots, 2 on target. Manchester City have 5 shots, 1 on target. In terms of possession, we knew we was going to concede it to City. They've had 58 to 42%. I have liked how we've cut off Ortega's passing lanes. Passes, we made 174, to 242 of City's. So there's not been too many games. We've not been the more dominant side in possession. We've had to remain penned in and stuff like that. Question of discipline. But let's see how these things develop, man. Holding hasn't been bad, but Haaland's dark arts will get him sent off. Turner's been good so far. I think he plays more expansive if Saliba is in front of him. Vieira can't pass. I think Vieira can pass. His passing has been shaky. I think he can pass. He's just not been at it. And to be fair with you, Tierney, Fabio, they're rusty in it, but that's still no excuses in it. Like for me, Tierney's struggling out. It's not that he's struggling; he's doing all right defensively, but on the ball, it's lacking in it. And only God knows what he was doing where he swiped at that with his right peg. He's bugging out, man. Is that Kieran Tierney or is that someone off the park? Holding one issue was his blank mind when Haaland could have scored. That's the only thing I'm vexed with Holding with. And were you looking to the ref? Deal with it first, then draw out the ref. This isn't a game for Fabio. He'll be targeted in the second half like Man United would have done with Benny Blanco. Pretty even half in my opinion, but Holding is not holding at all. I feel Fabio has a moment waiting to happen, but Holding needs to come off. Man, I wish we got Trossard. No offense to Martin. Sorry, I wish we got Mudryk. No offense to Martinelli or Trossard. I hear that, man. But, bro, can only deal with what's in front of us right now. What we got available to us today, innit? Decent half. I mean, it'd be nice if we could either win or lose today. Cynically, I would want to replay, but it's another game in the fixture calendar. But then again, we would take it to the Emirates, where with our fans, it could be different. Yeah, I just need Vieira to mess up a positive forward through ball rather than sideways off the pitch. Fabio, just go gym. How do you like Trossard today? Probably been a standout player, man. Can Tierney even do 10 kick-ups? Can you, Top Blue? Leave my guy alone. They're just passing at the centre-back and goalie through Fugazi pass numbers. That's true. Again, you know, the eye test has to be correlated. We probably expected to concede possession today. So, yeah, as I said, we're limiting the passing lanes and trying to win the first and seconds. Trossard's turned up today. You know, we've had some half chances, low quality efforts, you know, so far. With, you know, half chances with, let me actually make sure I don't forget that half chances. Well, who's had a half chance? Trossard, Tomiyasu, Eddie, I'd say. City players being forced to drop deep. As you know, second half, when tired legs start appearing for both teams, there's going to be a lot of space, mainly for City, and they're going to want to hit back. How's the game? So far, so good, Killy. Every time Haaland runs out of defense, it's worrying. Amen. Trossard can do with drawing to the middle, becoming a little predictable. DG, Kirio for holding. I'm not too sure, man. You know, as much as I like what I hear with Kirio, I don't know what we're getting in it. So I'd probably more bet on, no disrespect to him, because obviously good talent ID. I hope you do your thing. But for this game, I know what I'm getting. If he comes on, great. You know, baptism of fire, really, because you're going to have to adjust to it quickly. Again, football's a universal language, but I would say for Holding and Gabriel, along with Matt Turner, Tierney, and obviously Tomiyasu, there's a firm grasp on the English language. Again, not to make it like that, but literally it comes down to communication. All it takes is a mishap. Haaland's won 5 of the 7 duels in the first half. I mean, it is what it is. Sometimes when you're a defender, Sunday League or the Prem, you're going to play against players where really they're going to do what they want. It's just how you govern the situation. That's the one I'm vexed about Holding with, man. Play still good. Big up Matt Turner for coming off his line and Tomiyasu for mopping up the seconds as well. But Holding, what are you doing complaining with the ref? Keep going, man. Tierney, what the F was that? Vieira is a lightweight. Bruno has match-winning qualities, but he needs to learn how to control the game. He just needs to hit gym, man. Trossard is mischievous. DG, I can't lie, when Haaland went down, I wanted him to come off. I love Tierney, but my man is so stiff on the ball. Tierney would definitely be the worst dancer in the dressing room. It's okay. Wear shorts, though, man. See, that's where I'd say Tierney is being disrespected. It's not a trenches game for him right now, man. Them man, they need to come on the pitch. I wish Smith Rowe was fit. I could see him doing a madness in a game like that. Same, man. But again, we got to look at what we've got already. Trossard looking good. We need to get Saka and Vieira on the ball a bit more. Saka, yeah, I think Vieira's seen plenty of the ball and he's been moving a bit kind of timid with it. And the quality, again, I give you the luxury of rustiness, but it's still no excuse. You're still a professional footballer. What a good little signing Trossard could be for us, man. Big up the Arsenal away fans, making enough noise. Crazy. I do hope that the referee, I do hope that the referee has a word with, the FA and the pundits and all of that, City surrounding the referee several times, or is that only reserved for Arsenal? I shout your guy from Sao Paulo, bro. Trossard, mad direct DG, very intelligent footballer. That's why I'm saying you get Odegaard on, Xhaka starts getting on the ball a bit more. You get Zini on, they start doing the connecting play as we've seen. Vieira only had 9 touches in the first half. Well, then, boy, stats, when you have had the ball, you ain't done nothing then. So you're getting bullied. Peak. Trossard's doing well. Trossard's the one really big positive. City don't look amazing with that team. That is crazy. I hear that. Once again, allegedly, Martinelli has agreed in principle, people, a 4.5-year contract timing down until 2027. If you haven't seen emerging news, Arteta, regardless of this result, is bound to be asked. We've had a £60 million bid allegedly rejected for Brighton's Moses Caicedo. I mean, the lad that we signed from Brighton's doing all right for us right now, isn't it? Hopefully that can continue, folks. Holding red, we've seen this before. Vieira invisible. De Bruyne only had 7 touches, the fewest in the first half for him. So yeah, both teams have stifled it. One thing I'd say to Fabio Vieira doing well, standing on Rodri. Been good off the ball so far, I'd say. I'm more positive about that. I think it's a closer game than I probably would have expected. I think there's been minimal efforts. I'll take that from the first. I think off the ball we've been good. Probably just need a bit more bravery. Just simply need to be on the ball a bit more and now try harm the opposition. First game this season, we have Probs had to concede possession. I don't know about Royds, my guy. Problem with Saka that Tomiyasu limits him because he's a pure defender. I mean, it's give or take, innit? Tomiyasu gives you a bit more defensively, a bit more spot on. Man said, Tini still thinks we play Emre ball. I'm crying. Tini's my guy, but I can't defend this hideous performance. Tierney's 68 passing accuracy is almost as bad as Nuno's 61% last season against Forest that got him subbed in the first. So I'll be surprised if Tierney's back out in the second half or is not hooked in the first 10 minutes. I think the first one I would make, as I said, is Rob Holding. Could be harsh and say Vieira for Odegaard quickly. I'd give it 10 minutes and Zinchenko's on. I tell Zinchenko you're coming on, little 10 minutes, and then you're on. DG, sometimes you have to leave your hood friends when you have made it. Tierney is that hood friend. Nah, it's Tierney FC to the death, but you're firmly number 2. Slightly number 3 if we're playing the Mo Salahs of this world and all these things. You've been rusty today, man. You've been rusty. Vieira's been a bit anonymous. Holding's given as good as he can get, but it's looking scary against Haaland. Need to get Saka involved a bit. I think Eddie's done well to chase lost causes. I think Trossard's the one that's going to make things happen, but City are kind of reading it now, and even when Trossard's getting forward, he's kind of on his own. Let's look at these cynical dons. What I'm saying is, Rob Holding, you're not an idiot. You know what you're doing, man. You know what could potentially happen. Make sure you're fixed up. Vieira seems to have low important matches settings in Football Manager. If you know, you know. Still have faith in Tini, best left back in the league on his day. Well, hey, it's not when it's not a trenches thing. It's Bandulu. DG, not gonna lie, it was a good first half from Arsenal, but we must always remember that football is a game of 2 halves, mates. Amen. Subbing Holding would affect his confidence, but I don't think he's good enough to play against the top opponent with a yellow card. Bro, I'll be honest, F your confidence, bro. Big up you. It's nothing personal. It's just business. You should be disappointed, but boy, you have to be cruel to be kind. Reality is you're on a yellow card. Logically speaking, any logical person, if you're City, they're always trying to knock it into Haaland, and sometimes there's a bit of space conceded. That's the avenue. I don't know if you bring on Saliba. I don't know if you put Tomiyasu over there and bring in Benjamin White. As I said, Benjamin White's going to give you something going forward. Vieira's still out there. Xhaka's out there. Sambi Lokonga. Sambi Lokonga and Vieira are coming. Sambi Lokonga, sorry, and Saliba are coming on us. Can see that much. Is that Partey done? Xhaka done? Well, I saw Xhaka. Partey's done. Ramsdale's killing me, man. Holding's off. Ramsdale's killing me. My man got a cup of coffee. Calmly. I hope that was just a precautionary one from Partey. Just give us 45 minutes and we don't need any more complications at all in midfield. Come on, Sambi. Come on, Bambi, man. Come on, hey, Gabriel, chat to him. No clue what you're saying, but chat to him. Come on, Sambi. I'm one of your only believers, man. But you need to believe. You need to give someone something to believe in now. Tierney, better now. I hope Arteta has said stuff. How does Xhaka know Calvin Phillips? Stop breading Calvin Phillips, man. You're not coming around these sides. I ain't gonna lie. What can we get you alone? Stop breading us, man. Stop breading us. Don't touch us, man. City coming out. Both teams coming back out. Vieira is very passive outside the final third. He'll probably bag a goal or assist, so I'll take it. Vieira's confidence is much more a problem than his physicality. He's techie enough, but he doesn't drift into gaps to receive the ball. Adaptation period, man. Teta doesn't want to replay. Come on, William. Obviously, I think we all agree that I don't think Holding's playing bad, but prevention is better than cure. You could just see it looks a bit mad. Come on, Sambi, man. Show something. I mean, I'd imagine company's at the game, obviously, with his City pass. If you Burnley get promoted, boy, this guy's got to go on loan to you, man. Come on, Sambi, man. I believe in you. You know what? Sambi, second half man of the match. You're going to do something for us. City to kick off the second half. How long? Come on. Second half has begun, folks. There we have it. If you haven't smashed the like button, make sure you're doing that. I hope it's not injury as well, but boy. Sambi isn't good enough, no offense. So he's going to have to prove people wrong now, innit? Including myself. 181 likes. We're flirting with 200 people. Long ball forward. Saliba getting a taste of the Haaland test. Loses out. Kevin De Bruyne looks to set Grealish. Grealish, is he going to get there ahead of Tomiyasu? Strength, Tomiyasu. Well in, Tommy. Grealish had no chance. Why are you trying to barge him into the... You dirty... You see you, Grealish. You see you. Got for it. Someone got for a header. It's one of them. Stepping on heels. You see you. You think I don't know about them Sunday League ones? You see you. Offside flag anyways. Can't lie, I would have stuck Tomiyasu on Haaland, really, if I'm honest with you. He's the best defensive in terms of defending and reading the game. I think Tomiyasu is the best. I would have brought on Benjamin White. Not that I disagree with the like-for-like change for William Saliba. Eddie Nketiah loses out there to Laporte. Xhaka's fouled there. Ref, come on. That's an evident foul from Mahrez. Gabriel goes back to Turner. Saliba once. Well in Turner. Saliba, open up. Sambi, show for it. I like that, Sambi. Tomiyasu's forced to go home. Oh, doesn't chance it. We've given away a corner there. I can't lie, this ref's bugging out. I thought that was a corner for City. I didn't see it, though. Why are you saying it's a corner you didn't see, man? Got out of there. Grealish is the guy slyly kicking your shins all game, yet he's the guy flying. Bro, he's the guy you want to absolutely murder at the end of Sunday League games. And that's why I like him. Ake's headed it off. Someone get Arteta a shirt, man. This guy's cat into play. Saliba. Turner. Looks to bang it into the channels. Turner, it's a good, decent knock. Tierney's done well, finds Granite. Sorry, Trossard even. Trossard had to clip it over the top for Tierney. Tierney's out of his pay grade there. And to be fair, Rico Lewis had that. Rico Lewis hasn't done well enough. Tierney, that's ours, ref. Thank you. Good play from Tierney. Not so confident without Partey, praying he isn't injured. On one hand, I hope it's precautionary, but on the other hand, surely we don't change him if there's no need to. Gabriel. Saliba overcomplicating things. Sold Eddie Nketiah short. Transitions now, boys. Look at the run from Haaland. Saliba, are you looking? Gundogan. What a player, man. Finds Ake. Finds Grealish. No foul, Tomiyasu. This guy goes down for less, man. Well in. Shut up, Grealish. Get up, man. Shut up, man. Shut your mouth. Ref, how? No. Tomiyasu, don't let the smile fool you, Grealish. He's a savage. Shut up, man. That's a soft foul, ref. Come on, ref, man. City back in possession. Tomiyasu, dodgy. Finds Matt Turner. There's the options. Xhaka once. It's not the best of passes. Turner, what are you going to do, lad? Finds Xhaka. There you have it. Oh, yeah, this commentary shouldn't be free, man. Xhaka's done well. Saliba. Sambi, asks for it. Stop telling him to play it to Tomiyasu. Asks for it, man. Stop hiding. Eddie wins the flick on. But again, you see, boys, you can't do this in the second half or we're going to be made to pay for this, you know. Rico Lewis. Trossard will give chase. A Kanji in possession. If you haven't hit the like button, commented, or subscribed, make sure you're doing such. A Kanji. Laporte goes home. Keep going, boys. Keep going. Ortega. Long ball forward. Gabriel. Vieira, that touch weren't the best, but he still got it. Ref, yellow card for Mahrez. No, he swiped at. He's got none of that. How many times? Arsenal with another 90-minute smash and grab. I will take a win however it gets. Completely sliced him there, ref. How's that not a booking? 50 minutes on the clock. 5 minutes into the second half, essentially, folks. Saliba. Aye, shows Haaland the thing's different. Little drop of the shoulders. Gabriel knocks it into the channels. Trossard was never going to get that. First and seconds, boys. Rodri's looking to dive there. That's where we win it. Well in Tierney. Trossard, get there. Trossard, do him. Well in Trossard. Xhaka, let's get out of there. Granite, well in. Sambi, come on, turn. Forward, bro. Forward. Hey, Sambi, bro. City on the counter attack. Tomiyasu's fouled there, ref. Saliba will mop up. Sambi, come on. Come on. Saka, not had much of a sniff today. Quiet day from the little chili. Sambi, come on, man. Gabriel locks it into the chat. We need more from our midfielders. Eddie ain't got nothing to work with. Surely we got to get Odegaard in, or we're going to concede. We've given it away. It's here with Gundogan. Haaland. Saliba gets a little knock on it. Gundogan still alive here with Grealish. Ake. Grealish up against Tomiyasu. Cuts inside. Drops a shoulder. Wants another crack at Tomiyasu. Eventually releases it and finds Laporte. Gundogan. Let's get at this. There's a lot of space starting. I can't lie, people. I'm not hopeful. Thank you, Matt Turner, for winning the flick, winning that. But now it's falling to Mahrez. A lot of space is starting to open up. It's not looking good. I can't lie. Laporte. Rodri. Still 0-0, folks. And City are in here. Thank the Lord. Rico Lewis is 18 years of age. Bro, Sambi's just there. He keeps going. Tomiyasu. We need more from the central midfield players, man. I don't know why Partey was taken off. Man said Arteta might be a genius and pretending the owners that Partey is injured to get Caicedo over the line. Man said Arteta subbing man with fake injury to push the board into a sign in the midfielder. Boy, Partey can't play every minute. Yeah, but you wonder why he's off today, though. Like, I can't lie. On one hand, I think it was let's give opportunities. On the other hand, maybe there's a little knock. Haaland. Fabio Vieira, come on, bro. That's not a foul, man. It's not a foul, bro. It's a City throw. And let's reset. Arteta, please, man. You know better than me. You know your team better than me. But me as a humble football fan, I think Odegaard's got to get warmed up, man. Him or Zinchenko, if you want to slap either one in midfield. Tini's kind of reacted in the second half so far. Don't let me down. Thoughts on Arsenal's under-21s losing to Spurs today. I didn't even know that, but that's all I can say, innit? We go again. Only time Spurs can beat us. Turner's holding his shoulder. Yo, Turner. Someone just pop that back in. You're good, man. Come on, Turner. Soldier that, man. Water and Vaseline. You're good, man. It's disappointing to lose to Spurs because now, you know, to be fair, they did beat Liverpool's under-21s and they've beaten us 2-1 today. Bro, there's no hope for Sambi. DJ. Lone strip. Big up PM. Bring me Moses because Sambi isn't the one at all, man. Bro, I have to nip it in the bud. It might be a loan thing. I hope Sambi can take some advantage of a spot given to him. Turner's still down. Looks in a fair bit of pain. Ramsdale warming up. Not sure we want to see that. It's not a nil carnival. Don't think the cameraman needs to show us seeing Ramsdale do that. Big up Ram Dizzy. Man said hyperextended his shoulder. Shout out the physios in the chat. Benjamin White warming up. Hey, Odegaard, warm up in front of the gaffer, please. Matt Turner's back up to his feet. Shouldn't have rejected the Monaco bid so quickly. I mean, 8 million, Zazang. Pardon me, it looks like they're bringing on Kyle Walker. It looks like he's being briefed on instructions from Pep. Bloody hell, the depth of City is unfair, is it? Sorry, I'm getting cramped. Still here. Players restarted with Laporte. I'm ready, Arteta. Ball into the channels. I can't lie, we've got 2 passengers, bro. Sambi is just knocking it into the path of them, man. And because of Sambi now, it's out here with Mahrez. Matt Turner again. Thank the Lord, man. Arteta, I'm scared for this midfield, you know. It's going against us in this second half. There's too much gaps. We've got passengers right now in Vieira, respectfully, and Sambi in midfield. It's going against us now. Getting lost without Partey, man. Sambi, get with it, my guy, man, please. Don't want to write a man off, but we also have to know when to nip things in the bud, man. Mahrez down this right-hand side. Up against Trossard. Cuts in. Goes back well in Trossard for doing your defending as well. Mahrez gets a ball in. It's over hit. Turner well in. Hey, ref, what's that from Haaland? Hey, Haaland, what? Hey, Turner, get up. Hey, bang him, what? Oh, cool. It's, all right. Everyone's blessed. All right, my bad. It's all cool. Standing over him like he's going to do Turner something. I was thinking, where are the troops? Where is Granite? All right. Everyone calm down. Turner, good game, man. Keep going. Saka up against Ake. Ooh, ref. Long day for Saka, man. Saka ain't getting no change, man. It's the first time Saka's kind of been pocketed in a hot minute. Only Robertson and currently Ake can claim to have done that this year. Oh, gosh. Kyle Walker and Julian Alvarez. Yeah, that's where City score. That Alvarez youth's going to mash us up. Tomiyasu, you don't know what he tried there. Gabriel might be able to get you out there. Take a touch, Gabriel. All right, hook it first time. And we're giving the ball away too cheaply now, man. And again, it's the second half. We're going to get tired. You don't need to tell me Julian Alvarez is dangerous, man. That's probably one of the worst kept secrets. He's just unlucky that City have Haaland. Well in, Eddie. Don't let them out. I know City are great, but let's not let them out. No foul, Trossard. No foul. Don't foul him. No foul. Look how big this shoot is against Trossard. Big for nothing, Akanji. What's that, ref? He's played you, ref. He's looking for it. Good play from Akanji, but come on, ref. Sort it out, man. Bloody hell, ref. Mahrez off. Looking for it, ref. Rico Lewis, get off this pitch, man. The youngster do all this nonsense. Get off this pitch, Rico Lewis, man. You ain't playing Chelsea, my brother. Come off the pitch, man. Move yourself. Alvarez and Walker on. Two up front, really. Haaland's not off, is he? It's Mahrez and Lewis, yeah. Bloody hell, mate. Alvarez and Haaland. And Grealish. And Kevin De Bruyne. What's next? Cancelo. For Ake. Fantastic depth from Man City. Just over half an hour left in this game, people. This is what makes or breaks this game now. We can't draw for no Alvarez. Gabriel wins the header. Where's the seconds, though? Sambi, come on. Fam. We've got offside, about to say. Play will restart with Saliba. Yeah, but, well, Tommy, you know Tommy's thing is defensively, man. Long ball forward for Eddie. Eddie's done well. Fabio Vieira take... Oh, come on, bro. Broski. Even Saka's done it all. Why you got your hands on your head? Don't look to the skies, bro. You play the stupid game. You want a stupid prize. Eddie's won the flick on. It's them sort of things there. You need to take advantage. Wayne Rooney would have been proud of that volley if it went in. What are you doing, man? Come on, bro. I can't tell Fabio Vieira about football. You're brilliant technically. So you should know, Arteta, please, there's too much gaps in this midfield now. We're going to have to go down to learn this lesson. We're looking knackered. Well in Tomiyasu, Saka, Sambi. Ref. Thank you. Ref, play on, though. Well in Sambi. Tomiyasu. How much times is Grealish taking the ball from our dead balls? Push him over now, someone, man. Someone, you see this Grealish, brother? Just effing put him in the sky, man. First 50, bang. If he wants to do this nonsense, just keep kicking him, legitly, legally. And leave something on him, man. Love guys like Grealish, I can't lie, but when they play against your team, they're so frustrated. We're giving the ball too cheaply away now, man. We're lost in the midfield now, man. It's Pete. I can't lie. It's going to get peak. It's going to get peak soon. Gabriel. It's going to get peak soon. Fabio Vieira. Bloody hell, man. You man are looking knackered. Try playing City, Palace, Arsenal away in a week. Hey, beef the fixture schedule list. Definitely as Arsenal, we've had our time doing that. Time for Zinchenko Odegaard to get some control in midfield. Bro, Saka's frustrated, bro. I know everyone says, oh, he's nice and cute. Bro, he's looking like a villain today. He's vexed. Look at him, he's vexed. And to be fair to Fabio Vieira, he's taking up nice little pockets of space. Come on, Fabio. Just go home, please, boys. Come on, 10 passes. 1, 2. Come on, boys. Saliba, 3. Sambi, come on. Sambi, forward. I don't mind that. 4. Gabriel, come on. 10 passes, boys. 5. Come on, Turner. 6. Well in Saliba. 7, Eddie. That's not a foul. It's not a foul. We're in trouble here. Half an hour left. Grealish. Gundogan. No foul, boys. That's ours, ref. Thank you. Big up you lot for tuning in. You ain't smashed the like button and all them things. Make sure you're doing that. Matt Turner been one of the better players today. Saliba, Cruyff turn. Alvarez. Sambi forward, my guy. Sideways. That's progress. Not backwards, I guess. Saliba. Bro, where's the options for the guys, bro? Now, I don't mind that because Saka's been dying for one of them sort of things. Fabio Vieira, get your body there. Thank you. Sambi forward, please. Sambi. Just about. Saka, let's go. Rare. Oh, that's poor from you, Saka. But Eddie will give chase. Well in, Eddie. Tommy has to keep that in for me. Well in, Tommy. Let's go, man. Come on. Sambi. Oh, Sambi forward pass. Mazzoline. Fabio Vieira, come on, man. Come on. That's about 6 passes. Let's hit 10. We can't go forward. We go back. Well in, Saliba. Sambi, keep going. Hold it. That's a ball, Sambi. I don't mind. Vieira unlucky. Better, boys. Come on. Saka, relax, man. Give the ball to the man. Well in. Tomiyasu, let's do a Mazza, please. Odegaard, Zinchenko, get warmed up for me. Not even the gaffer. Not even at the stadium. Bare miles away. Tomiyasu goes backwards. I don't mind that. Hold on to it. Saliba, keep going, man. Gabriel, you're having a good game. Centre halves, keep it up, man. Saliba. Oh, kind of killed Saka there, if I'm honest. Forcing it a bit, Saliba, but I don't mind that. It's about the transitions. Oh, Julian Alvarez up against Gabriel. Delivers. No corner, Gabriel. Put out for throw. I don't mind that. Let's reset now, boys. Let's reset. City, our quality team, can open you up with nothing. Grealish, you ain't taking this throw in, bro. Or maybe you are. Finds Alvarez. They've done well, the City boys. Alvarez done well, man. Done well there. Done very well there. Fair play. Laporte. Akanji. Oh, look at the run from Walker. Akanji. Come on, Vieira, man. That's your man. Oh, my God. From long range, City have just clipped the post. And again, you see what happens when you do not follow runners. And you just let man go that easy. Come on, Grealish will give it away. That's poor from us. Oh, my days, bro. Big up Ake. That's terrible from us. And that has all come from people not following runners, man. Boys, switch on 0-0 immediately. Arteta, please. Midfielders now, please. As you saw me say in real time, that has come because we're not following runners. That's a cheap goal, 0-0. Boys, you've never been a goal down before. You don't expect to concede. From their left back is scoring. We're doing okay. Switch on now, boys. That's all come from not following. Who is that? Is that Alvarez? I think it is. Is that Alvarez? Yeah, Alvarez has lengthed it, hit the post. Grealish has kept it alive. It's poor from Saka and Grealish, if I'm completely honest with you. It's poor Saka's ball watching. Both drawn to the ball. It's a good finish from Ake, man. And I feel sorry for Matt Turner because he's beaten. And he deserves a clean sheet. Ake allowed to shoot. Terrible from us. And I think this shows what happens when you ain't got certain man, bro. This is what happens when you ain't. This is why you need depth. So, man, are not built for this right now. 0-0, boys. We've done all right, man. It's not quite been the slaughtering. 0-0, but right, is it VAR? Can VAR bust us? Okay, now we're seeing Martinelli and Zinchenko. Tierney, trust up. Well in, good performance today, Trossard. Well in, lad. Well in, lad. Losing control. Martinelli on. Aye, Martinelli's doing all this, gassing up the man. Let's go. Let's go, boys. 0-0. 0-0. Let's go. Let's go. Aye, everyone's got the buttons up. Let's go, Zinni. Let's go, man. 0-0, boys. 0-0. 0-0. 0-0. You ain't been a goal down before. 25 minutes left. Come on. Arteta really know Odegaard, though. You know football more than me, but really? Immediately Zinchenko has found Fabio Vieira. Raw. See what happens when you got people on the possible forward? Saka. Tomiyasu. Wrong score, 100%. Yeah, I got excited. I wish. Apologies for that one. I wish, man. I wish. Eddie! Wallahi! No, Eddie! We could have been in there, Eddie. Eddie, put your tongue back in your mouth and let's go, boys. Come on. Let's go. Sorry for that, people. Projecting what I want to be the case. Again, Zinchenko comes on. It looks a bit more wavier for us. If I'm harsh, Eddie's got to be doing better. Good ball from Granit. Oh, maybe Laporte's got a touch on that, you know. First real sniff Eddie's had all game, and it's a corner. He has got a touch on it. Come on, boy. Set piece. FC. Come on, Saka. Come on, Saka. Pull it on the keeper, man. Put it on the keeper, man. Good delivery. Boys, any hands? Take a tumble, please. Follow in, Saka. Come on, bit of quality. It's a decent knock. Come on, boys. That's a free collection from their goalie. Come on, no one's making it difficult. Get back in position now, boys. Keep going. Yeah, we don't need a draw. It's all or nothing still. Do you think we played all right? We have played all right. Again, I think we've let ourselves down in the second half. You know, we probably allowed City to get even more of a foothold, a lot of space. And again, you need to switch on off the ball. Literally, you lot that have been tuned in, as soon as you can hear it in my voice, from Fabio Vieira, missed that interception. It's poor. And it's also poor from Saka and Tomiyasu. They're both getting caught. Again, instant impact from Zinchenko. Switches it brilliantly to Saka. Saka burning, man. Tomiyasu. It's basic, but my guy, Saka, go on, man. They can't stop you. Black Iron Robin. Ref, Grealish is a foul. I bang it. Saka's done well. Martinelli cooked that up. Celebrate your new contract in style. Come on, bang it. Brazilian things. Who's there, though? Better, boys. Come on, Tomiyasu, Buki touch. Fabio Vieira. You're doing well, to be on as long as you are, to be honest with you. It's a good learning curve. Sambi Lokonga, raw, forward boss. Tomiyasu, that's a good knock. Eddie. Eddie. He brought it down, but it's nicked off him. Xhaka, that was a bookie header. That's ours, ref. Oh, do you see this, Kevin De Bruyne? That's ours, ref. It's still not gone out. Well in Martinelli. See what happens when man are not shook, ref. That's a yellow card for Haaland as well. Oh, Zinchenko nutmeg Haaland. You see, you're meaty, man. You're meaty, Haaland. You're meaty. You're not on nothing, man. You're not on nothing. Fabio Vieira, come on, lad. Gabriel having a good game today. Zinchenko, instant impact. Tierney, I'm sorry, my brother, but it's over, dog. Number 2, man. Once you get a look of what Zinchenko brings, as I've been saying for week, you can't go back, man. It's still Tierney FC, but from the benches. For now. You have your chance. Zinchenko, again, instant impact. Instantly from Zinchenko. Go and walk about in midfield. Finds Granit. See, man, them start sourcing when the saucy dons. Come on. Granit looks for Saka. Saka following. Ref, handball from Grealish. I'm a liar. I'm desperate. 20 minutes left. Win that, Saliba. Well in. Good. Another good impact. Saliba, bring it forward. A man said Saliba. Lokonga. Xhaka. Martinelli burning. He don't want it. Walker's rubbed. He's washed. Oh, ref, come on. That's got to be millimeters. Come on. He's not offside, ref. Come on, man. Bro, he's not off. He's not off. He is off. He is off. First and seconds, boys. 20 minutes left. Ref, hands all over. Thank you. You muppet, Haaland. Stop pulling people. Learn how to play football, man. Rebo. Overrated, done. No, of course you're not, but is what it is. Agendas after agenda. 197 likes, people flirting. Raft, Celtic won the kid to bench when my football's a no. Spurs fans like, bro. Where's Dane Scarlett and them, man? Alfie Devine and that. Where Arsenal's that good. You know what reality is with Tierney. Zinchenko just better. Tierney still walks into the Spurs team. I reckon he even starts centre half. Know your levels, Riley. Behave yourself. Remember you support, you know. You would die to have Tierney. Bro, Bambi Lokonga walks in your team. Oh gosh. God please. Haaland on the counter attack. Respect art. Even the meanness of El Nene makes a significant difference. Turner's better than Lloris with this form. Remember your team, you know. Everyone's struggles are different. Certain man like Jose got content and not winning a thing. Remember your team, you know. Nah, bare shots unprovoked, bro. You got to remember you're a Spurs fan, blood. Liverpool, Chelsea, United, City, Arsenal. The drillers can talk. You've done no drillings. Riley, oh my God, I got love for you, bro, but we're losing right now. There's no friends in this. Remember you lot's thing. I don't want to hear nothing from Spurs, boy. After we done took 6 points off you, like shh. Keep going, boys. Long ball forward. Saliba and Gabriel fighting. Shut up, Haaland, man. Get up, man. You're not playing against Holding no more. Get up, man. Viking hype. Like he put on his Instagram. Zinni. I hope he got a warm reception from the fans. Martinelli. Oh, Martinelli. Do. Xhaka. Forward, Lokonga. Forward, please. Thank you. Martinelli. Zinchenko once. Xhaka's making a forward run. Martinelli, please. Head up. Thank you. Shout out St. Kitts. Oh, and then he's better than Lokonga. But let's stop the scapegoat and Lokonga thing, though, boys and girls. Lokonga. All right. Gabriel. Granit. Gaffer, you know more about football than me, but no Odegaard for a little couple minutes. Sambi Lokonga attempts to switch play. You see? Confidence, lad. Finds Saka perfectly. Well in, Sambi. Saka, do him, man. Do him. Ball in. Eddie. Oh, Eddie, you got to dive, man. Let him clip you. Grealish doing well defensively. I wouldn't sell Tierney. I think Tierney's a thing where if we get an offer and he says he wants to leave, I think we'll do that. I don't think we actively should sell Tierney. I don't think we will actively try and push him out the club, because then you got to find the next backup left back, which great. If Tierney says I want to dip in it. Hopefully in an ideal world, we wake up tomorrow and Tavares is switched on and there's something out of him. With Sambi, it's a confidence thing. I'm not sitting here and saying he's going to be a madman ever, but evidently it looks like a confidence thing with him. Okay, Eddie's knackered, as you can see, knackered. And that's going to be the case of Eddie all games, really, has been. Where you're playing high demanding 90-minute games. Partey took a knock to the ribs and was subbed as a precaution. All right. Have a good sleep and pattern up for next week, innit? Because Sean Dyche, Everton Gaffer now, they're going to make it tough. Haaland against Gabriel. Meaty. And Gabriel's being pulled, ref. How many times from Haaland? Bundesliga tax can't save him. Hey, Gabriel just said F you to Haaland. Ref, come on, he's pulling him. I don't want to see this little City fan, man. Move this little kid off the thing, man. F them kids, man. Hey, Odegaard. Who's that for? Saka. All right. Vieira got out wide. Saka. Little Chilly, still the madman. It's been a tough day today. Don't watch nothing. Oh, these man got Bernardo Silva and all them thing there. These lot are fake, man. Who's that? Kevin De Bruyne. I ain't seen you today. Meady. I ain't seen you today. Who's that? Come off the pitch, big man. Let me talk. Keep going, boys. Who's that? Kevin De Bruyne? I don't know you. They say you're the best in the league. I don't know you. Who's that? Ref, come on. How long's Grealish want? Muppet. Bro, I don't care about it. Listen, big up the kids and that. But why am I showing kids on the TV? I don't care. That's his kid. I don't care about the kid. He's wearing a City kit as well. After kids, man. Put the game on. Grealish loses it. Xhaka. Or Xhaka Banduli. It's not a handball, Xhaka. Don't look at the ref. He booted it into his chest. City could get another one here. Bernardo Silva, Silky. Bernardo, you don't want to be at City next year, do you? Bernardo, Ake, Gundogan, Rico Lewis. Talk to Arteta after the game, man. Let's see what we can make happen. Rodri as well. City, Grealish, who you got available in the summer? You and Brighton. What you lot got for us? Ref. It's gone out. It's gone out long before that, ref. How's it Ake's ball? It's gone out long before that. Ref, how long are they taking over these throw-ins? I admire it. These are the sort of things we need to start doing. Ref, how long? Ref, how long? Ref, come on. Ref, bro. Bro, I could have made cheese on toast in that time. And look at City throwing the ball. Grealish, shut up, man. Shut up, Grealish. Shut up, man. Shut up. Shut up, man. Shut up. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth, flat track bully. You're like Rafinha at Barca. You're not on nothing. You're not on nothing. You're not on nothing. All the 30 dons, apart from the obvious, are not playing today. You wish you was Phil Foden. You're meaty, man. You're meaty. Big fish in a small pond. Shut it, mate. Keep going, boys. There's positives to take from the game, but there's also an element of what if Walker's won the flick on. You see this Bernardo Silva guy, he's a villain. I remember when he dived. Ref, Bernardo never got fouled there. Look at him, bro. Look at him, man. You're not hurt, man. Good sportsmanship from Xhaka, but you're not hurt. Stop acting, man. If you're hurt, it's because you threw yourself to the ground. Pum, pum. Dead ball to City. Switch on, boys, because Haaland's the sort of guy to head this in. No shame in being a goal down to City, man. Hopefully it remains that way. City scare me. They're doing some booky stuff off the ball, man. People are purposely offside. Grealish to deliver. Grealish, even if you get an assist, I don't care. You need to get 1 million assists a game. It costs 100 million. Same goes for Mudryk. It's evaded everyone. This Alvarez guy. This guy is a madman. Another important punch by Turner. Great game from you. This Alvarez as well. Listen, summertime, shout us. Zinchenko's done well. Gabriel, Martinelli, Zinchenko, well in. Poor from Zinchenko in truth. He killed Sambi there. City back in possession. Doing too much. On the bright side, you're going to win the league. I don't know what is Arsenal in the title challenge. I don't know about any of that stuff. Let's just keep working hard and doing what we need to do. And hopefully we have a season to remember. Whether that's returning to Champions League football or beyond is down to, the club. Eddie is out on his feet. We should have taken him off and put Martinelli through the middle. Probably. Man City in possession. Zinchenko's missed the header. Appreciate Xhaka just nicking in front and doing something. Alvarez is their best striker by a mile. I say it's Haaland, but in many ways, I do agree that it's Alvarez, man. I think Alvarez plays does more what I want to see from a striker. But, when you do what you do to Haaland's level, you can put up with it, innit? I don't agree with some shouts until Haaland got his hat trick. He's making City worse. Zinchenko wins the header, but we just can't, second half, we've thrown this away, innit? We just look knackered. Second half, nothing really. Knackered, man. Trossard could play there as well. Honestly, I would take a 1-0 loss. We definitely played better than them in the first half. That's great, man. But it's FA Cup. I want to go through. It's cup competition. There's positives to take, but fundamentally, we lost, innit? They are positives, especially because it's not our strongest team that went out. But these things don't really mean much because it is what it is. We don't need to. I'm not saying you, but in general, as Arsenal fans do, you're going to over. Martinelli once, well in Saliba. The application. But as I was saying, some people are going to force the negative. Some people are going to force the positives where the truth is in the middle. Everyone's allowed to think what they think. But I think considering, not that I really want to read too much into the strongest lineup or not, because it's at both managers' discretion. I think we've equipped ourselves well. I think Ref, how long's the keeper want, man? Ref, you're boying me, Ref. We think we've limited the passing lanes. All right, you know, we haven't got cooked. We didn't get what Chelsea did. I just don't think certain individual players grabbed their opportunity. I think it does once again highlight the lack of depth. I think we really threw this away in the second half. I wouldn't say we've lacked belief, but it does feel like we've lacked a bit of belief and cutting edge in the final third as well. So in many ways, it's disappointing, man. Granite. And we're giving the ball away, and here goes Haaland. Yep, this is going to be 2-0. Oh, no, it's falling to Grealish. We might be all right. Grealish has done well to maintain possession, really. Grealish had a good game defensively and going forward, to be fair. Obviously got his assist. City in the element, man. We look knackered, man. Honestly, I think we might concede the second soon. Alvarez. Tried to take Turner for a muppet. None of that, man. But don't violate my keeper. If you're going to score properly. We're trying to score highlights, contenders and that, man. What you doing? Respect us. Talk to your guy. Gabriel. Skips out Turner. Sambi, you got to start asking for the ball there, man. It can't keep going out to Tomiyasu. He's conservative as it is. Good ball from Tomiyasu. Well in, Eddie. Odegaard, well in. Odegaard, fantastic. Good play. Come on, Granit. Ake scored for City. Zinchenko cuts inside. Poor from Zinchenko there. He's better than that, but Martinelli will keep it alive. Forward, Lokonga. Forward. Another decent pass. Fabio, come on. There's no shame. There's no shame, and we did have some half chances. But I just feel it's a game of what ifs. I don't think it's one where we've been terrible. It's definitely not. But I do think it's a game of what ifs. And I think it's been won and lost in the second half, if I'm honest. Sambi Lokonga, well in. Thing is, he goes through patches, man, in games. Martinelli's tried to find Eddie. That's not going to work. It's games like this where you kind of wish we had a forward player with a bit like a Giroud sort, so we could just knock it into him. He can win fouls and play little 1-2s and that. I'm sorry, but Etihad, your boy in it. Why has Gabriel had to sprint all the way back to get the ball? What's going on with these ball boys? What are you paid for? It'd be a shame if at the end of the game, you know, if you just absolutely blast it in someone's face. It'd be an absolute shame. Be an absolute shame. I wouldn't want that to happen. Oh, no. Zinchenko. Zinni, Sambi. Some patches he played some lovely passes, but I don't want to praise a midfielder, much less one that signed for 17 million and plays for Arsenal for being able to pass the ball. That's what's got you in the room. Saliba, another positive so far. I don't want to jinx anyone. Saliba, Odegaard. Got Fabio Vieira to his right. Skips past Grealish. Finds Fabio. Fabio Vieira. Tomiyasu. The problem is there's not too many options in the box. Odegaard. Let's get out of there. Well in. Gabriel. Eddie and Nketiah, get your body there. Good touch from Eddie. Pass it, though. Zinchenko's clipped over the top. Martinelli's on. Good defending by Kyle Walker, if I'm completely honest with you. Has the offside flag come? Hey, take this ball off this Spurs scumbag. What are we doing? I push his face, man. What are you doing, you muppet? You balloon head. You think I don't see the stories that come out every time England go out of the tournament, you muppet? You know you're done at City soon, innit? You think you're going to get retired? You're back at Sheffield very soon. Muppet, man. He's got a nice haircut. He's want to slap that, man. What are you doing? Come on, boys. Call the kick for Arsenal. Ref, talk to them. They're pulling us. They're pulling us. Boys, take a tumble. Boys, take a tumble. Why are you talking to Xhaka and not Walker? You muppet. Shut up, Walker, man. You're getting benched by Rico Lewis. You're old enough to be his dad, mate. Muppet. Stop snitching to the ref, Walker. Look at him. That's why you don't start, man. You're rubbish, man. Xhaka push him, man. Yes, Granit. Hey, he's on this. Ref, you see in the pause? Ball into the box. It's cut out, man. Back to Martinelli. Martinelli, bit of quality. Bit of quality now. Bit of quality, lad. Oh, it's another corner. Ref, ball's gone out. Ball's gone out. Another corner. Keep going. Ref, are you adding these on? They're kicking the balls, ref. I can't lie. At the Emirates, we need to start doing this. Both the players, the ball boys, everything. I admire it. But it's very frustrating. Come on, ref. I hope you're adding this on. What's this ball boy doing? He's right next to it. Fabio Vieira, dodgy touch. Does well to find Zinchenko. Can we get the ball in? City trying hard, man. Throw into Arsenal. Tried to play a smart for it, didn't work. Fair play to Kyle Walker. See it out, Lokonga. Come on, Lokonga, do it quickly. Saliba's there. Do it quickly. Do it quickly. Do it quickly. Do it quickly. So why are you gonna? Zinchenko's gonna do the same thing that you could have done. Do it quickly. There's 5 minutes left. Things that can be done in 2 passes. Do it in 1. 1 if you can. 2 if you have to. 3 if you must. Come on. Take control of the situation. Stop looking at other people to make things happen. Martinelli, go on. Granite. Zinchenko. So, Sambi asks for the effing ball. Five minutes left, folks. Saliba. Vieira. Odegaard. Well in. Tommy, go home. Go home. Well in. Gabriel, bring it. Sambi, don't show for it if you don't want it. Play it, Sambi. Go on. Go on, because you have some positive passes sometimes. Go on, Sambi. Go on, lad. Go. Arsenal in possession, folks. Xhaka, he's tried to find Eddie. Eddie's done well. Odegaard, I beg you, please. Thank you, Odegaard. Xhaka, bang. Xhaka, bang. Aye, we're back. Oh, too much on it. We would have been offside anymore. Football is cruel, man. Football is cool. It arouses your imagination. Ref, how long? Ref, how long is the keeper taking to restart proceedings? Martinelli, just hold your... Oh, he would have been on. Nah, it's just off. Hold your run, lad. And if there was just a bit... If he held his run a bit, there's a bit more... Tiny bit more quality from Xhaka. We could have been in there. First and seconds. Bernardo don't want it against Zinchenko. That's big Zinchenko there. You don't want it. You don't want it. That's why you don't start. That's why you want to run off to Barcelona. You're not good. You're not good, Bernardo. That's why you don't start. You're not good. Well in Saliba. Finds Odegaard. Back yourself. Bob, what's that from Alvarez? Bang him in his face, Odegaard, please. Elite time wasting, but it ain't bang. Zinchenko. There's only 3 forward options. Martinelli, cook him. He's a Spurs reject. Cook him. He don't want it. Look, he shook. See, he shook. Martinelli skips past Walker. Walker, you're dead. Ball's in. All right, Eddie, please. Please dive. Please. Take a top. Get your foot there and dive. Unlucky, boys. You don't want it, Kyle Walker. You don't want it. He's a pensioner. You don't want it. Keep going, boys. He does not want it. Walker, see, you don't want it. You're rubbish, man. You don't want it. Ref, come on. Really a foul from Zinchenko? That's soft, ref. Come on. Ref, how long is it taking to restart, though? How long is it taking, ref? Ref, how long is it taking? How long is it taking? Finally. Keep going, boys. Keep going. Half chances, man. Got to be better in the league, though. We got you lot for tuning in, people, as well. Akanji. I mean, you have to... These are the things that, as much as it's frustrating me, these are the things Arsenal have to do. All boys wasting time. Players kicking the ball. Pep, Jose, all them, man, they done it. There's positives. Hey, Haaland, mate. Get out of Gabriel's pocket with y'all. Thought you're meant to be this star, boy. You're meaty, man. You're meaty. Is that Haaland or Kenwyn Jones? You're not good. Haaland, you're meaty, man. You're rubbish like your dad, blood. I can't lie. You're meaty. I don't want to hear nothing about this Haaland geezer. You're meaty, man. You're meaty. Raw, Sambi Lokonga forward pass. Raw, that must come like good luck. Well in Eddie. He's knackered, though. Eddie, that was tired. Tired South London tech. And City could be on the counter-attack here. Unlucky, Eddie, but that was meaty. Bernardo Silva, this guy. I mean, everyone in the City team scary, innit? I don't ever want to play against City, really, man. This on the bright side, you know, we only have to play them twice. You know what? Left back scored. Haaland not doing nothing. Take that, man. We're knackered, man. Look how long the goalies had on the ball. We're spent, man. Man, them are spent. They're finished now. Dons are tired. At this point, might as well just bring on Nakiri or you ran for a little couple minutes. Let him play. Rodri. Ref out 4 minutes. Really? Really, ref? 4 minutes? Really? There's at least 7 there. At least 7 on my watch, ref. Come on, man. Come on, ref, man. Where did you get 4 minutes? Come on, ref, man. Where did you find that? Where did you find that? Look how long these ball boys are taking with the ball. Look how long Haaland's on the floor, Grealish on the floor. Come on, ref. We're knackered. We are knackered. And this is the difference between us and City, the experience in everything they do. It wouldn't surprise me if we can see the second. Just based on you can see there's a number of gaps. Look at Odegaard. He's talking to man. Odegaard, he made that foul out of frustration, out of pure frustration. Look at him shouting at Saliba. But again, we're losing our discipline because why these two are shouting? City have continued it. Boys, keep your heads. Grealish, your media as well, man. All right, cool. You got assists. Your media, you're £100 million. You need to get 1 million assists a year, a second, really. Same as that Mudryk, brother. Long ball forward by City's goalie. Kyle Walker, you don't want it. You don't want it, Walker. Look, you're meaty, man. You're dead. He's dead. Zinchenko on him. That's too easy, Zinchenko. See, foul him, man. Shut up, man. Eat the grass. Eat the grass. Ref, look, man, a line about head injuries. Nothing happened to you, Walker. Get up, man. Come on. Balloon boy. Zinchenko, don't say sorry to the shoot, man. Oh, yeah, I don't want to see the City allegiances. Do that after the game. Is that really a yellow card, ref? Ref, are you playing for City? Why do the City players keep surrounding you? Okay, man of the match. Fair enough. You could have done better than this. Feel sorry for Matt Turner, man. In many ways, I would have loved to have seen it end 0-0 because he's had a good game still. Appreciate that. Best commentary ever because I got the best supporters. If you're on Twitch, follow with Amazon Prime people. Yeah, man. Ref, come on, man. Ref, you're not even trying, ref. Ref, you're not even trying. Ref. Now you're yellow carding. When there's 2 minutes of this game left. You're not on my Christmas list. Bernardo Silva's about to rip, man. Ref, that's a foul as well. Linesman, you're right in front of it. Evidently, Zinchenko's been pulled to the floor. Zinchenko, bro, we're ramping. Now the second. We're ramping. Now's the second. We're ramping. Alvarez, spinning. Lokonga, no foul, please. Thank you, it's ours. So get the ball. Hey, Walker, I swear to you, if you don't move from the ball, I'm going to boot you in your head. That's ours, ref. Get the ball. Don't rely on the linesman. Get the ball. Ref, you know it's more than 4 minutes. You've just booked someone for time wasting as well. Shut up, Haaland. This first time I've seen you. What are you asking the ref how long for? Muppet, man. You're rubbish, man. You're rubbish. Whatever you say, you're rubbish. You look like Weghorst. You're crap, man. Saliba, let's go. Come on, boys. Ref, there's got to be at least an extra 2 minutes. Saliba knows that time's of essence. Eddie and Nketiah. Fabio Vieira. Is before I say anything, is that for offside or a foul? Bernardo Silva, just shut your mouth, man. I swear I can't take this. Sunday League, you can just move mad on these guys, man. Ref, how long, man? Ref, how long? There's that, bro. If you ref, you're a criminal. You shouldn't get your match fees. I promise you, if you're Sunday League, you're not getting your 30 quid. Anyhow, it's done on 4 minutes. Anyhow, ref, I dare you. Anyhow, ref. No way on God's green earth is this done. There's at least another 2 on this clock. Saliba, let's lump it now. Well in. That's not good enough, really. Eddie chasing a lot. It's done, man. All right, cool. It's done for us, man. It's done. Bro, Sambi, man. I'd hate to be on a night out with you and get in trouble, you know. You're not on nothing, man. Zinchenko's had to make the foul. You're not on nothing. Really, it could slightly be a second yellow for Zini, but, bro, Arteta, the Lokonga, it's not the thing, man. We're not getting out the hood with this, man. It's not the thing, Gaffer, please. I hope to be wrong. You know more about football. It's not the thing. It's not the thing. Ref, how long are we? I can't lie. I admire it from City, but it's so frustrating. Ref, how long are they taking to take the damn throw? Why are they always surrounding you and you're having the chat? Ref, how long? Bro, Xhaka, slap Haaland in his face, man. Shut up with your crap man bun, man. Shut up with your crap man bun, man. You're not on nothing. City of one. Shut the hell up, Haaland. Where have you been? Cool. Your left back's done what you're paid to do. That's the best left footer in the team. We saw you trying to have general play. Boys, well in. Unlucky. We're out the FA Cup. Unfortunately, like the FA Cup, like the Cat Yaraba, we're out really without really having a real sniff in the competition. Okay, City. If we have to lose to anyone, calm. What? What's going on in the centre with my Arsenal and City players? What? What's going on? What's going on? Don't even know because the ITV thing's gone. What did you lot make of that, mate? Frustrating, man. But all hope is not lost still. Pep can be smug, man. One little dead drilling against the second string side. I don't mind that, man. We'll buck you in the league. I want their blood at the Emirates. Head how high. Big drop off when Party ain't playing. Eddie will address it before February the 1st. Good night, yo. Hopefully. 4 minutes found in a brown envelope. Broski. Mazzoline. Guaranteed there's no FA investigation into the City team's antics. Of course not. Bro, the ref's a liar, man. The double would have been nice, but the Premier League will be enough. I don't know about that, man. Ref trying to make sure he makes it out the Etihad alive. They ain't got no fans. Yeah, we're out of it. Told you Lokonga is pants. No Thomas, no Partey. Lokonga cannot play in an Arsenal shirt again until he performs. Nah, man, there's nothing wrong with your hair. Now that the game's done, you know, Grealish, Haaland, City, all's fair in love and war. I have to hate you lot for 90 minutes, man. You lot won with a better team because you scored the goal. Is what it is. Man said, you get it. What's that thing they say? Call of Duty? No worries, soldier. Get him again next time. Lokonga got a goal. He's so meaty. Offers nothing off the ball. All he's got is a decent switch. Honestly, I think we had the better of the play, but Sambi's touches. I think we lost that in the second half. We didn't play like we did in the first. Fabio Vieira performance was effing pathetic. None of them squad players did a madness, you know. None of them, you know. Cool, Matt Turner. Cool, you did your thing. You gave something. I'm not going to listen. Big up. Look, I think people are doing too much with Sambi Lokonga. If I'm honest with you, I feel like he's become that player to blame when everything's going wrong. But I have to be honest with you. He's hiding. Yeah, some great switches of play. One for Saka in particular. But I'm not going to praise a midfielder for switching the ball. You're going to praise a centre half for being able to head or a goalie to catch, especially one that plays for Arsenal that's cost 17 million quid. Hiding too much. First touch not really there. Yes, it's difficult to come off the bench and get in the game, but still, Fabio Vieira, Tierney. Again, you know, I'll give everyone the luxury. You're not playing Tierney, lacking technically today. Fabio Vieira, minimal touches in the first half, trying to do weldies and get on, you know, win goal of the season with the volley. Take your time. You know, we did have a couple of half chances. We did do a lot better than I thought considering the lineup. You know, we've kept Haaland quiet. We've relied, you know, £100 million Jack Grealish has made the difference with Ake. I did think we did well to cut off their passing lanes. Second half, I think, you know, City upped it a bit and we just didn't jump to the occasion and the gaps were starting to open. It all comes from the right-hand side of the pitch. Fabio Vieira and Co are not aware of Julian Alvarez. Somehow it's ended up on the left-hand side. Saka and Tomiyasu both ball watching. Grealish has found Ake. He's finished. So as I said, you know, the positives, I would say, scoreline's respectable considering the lineup we went out with. Again, whether Pep's is whether you've got something to say about Pep's laming his strong team or Arteta or not, that's it, innit? I think we could have went a lot stronger, really. But when I say that, how strong could we have went? I think Trossard had a good appearance in the minutes he's had. Tomiyasu also had a good game. There were the two choices. When you asked me all week about who I'd think to see in the team, it was probably going to be them. They did well. Holding did all right against Haaland and he got hooked at the right time. Clearly, no Thomas Partey, we're in trouble. Clearly, if there's no Zinchenko, we're in trouble. You know, you saw an instant, immediate impact from what Zinchenko gives us. I think Xhaka was kind of crippled out there. I think you're always going to be up against it when you've got Fabio Vieira and Lokonga in the midfield where they're both not really playing and Fabio Vieira's not offering much. Sambi's frustrating, to put it nicely. Saka was quiet today. It weren't his day, man. You know, it is what it is. The little Chili's always up for it. It weren't today. Matt Turner, good game. Saliba, good game off the bench. Gabriel, very good game today for me. Gabriel, Matt Turner in particular, very good games from me today. Trossard as well in the minutes you played. Again, in the final third, I think we lacked that bit of consistent belief. We lacked the options. But It is what it is. I think it was a close game. 1-0 is probably the fairest result, people. I think we did have half chances with Vieira, with Eddie, that we didn't really take advantage of. I think on another day we had to create a lot more. I also feel, again, it's a bit of a different game because a bit like Arsenal, although this season we haven't been on the back foot for large periods of the game. We haven't been the second best in terms of possession from start to finish, kind of like, even though it's not really that against City, probably Leeds away where we was kind of struggling to walk away with the 3 points. Man, get this bullshit off my TV, man. Take this nonsense off my TV. But yeah, man, we remain deep. I think a lot of in the first half, they would have dominated possession, but City were going backwards a lot. But this is the benchmark, really. Again, the things I would say, City, when, none of their players have had standout games, they've grinded out a result. That's what we aspire to have. It shows their depth. It shows who they are as a club. Between the ref, them surrounding the ref, between them kicking the balls away from all our set pieces and dead balls, from the ball boys man of the match, taking forever to run the ball back, surrounding the ref. These are the dark arts, the dirty things you've got to do to get to the next level. So it's a good eye opener, really and truly, man. I don't think we can have any complaints. I do think it's a game of like, what if, where we could have offered a bit more, could have had a bit more cutting edge in the final third. I was screaming for Odegaard to come onto that pitch sooner rather than later. I'd say the most disappointments is, apart from Trossard, who's just signed, and probably Matt Turner, nobody's taking their chances to give Mikel Arteta a claim. Really looking back I'm going to watch the game again, but really in hindsight, I would say the game was won and lost probably when Thomas Partey came off the football field, if I'm completely honest with you. And it shows, again, it highlights depth. This game highlights depth. It highlights why we need a couple of midfielders. There's no El Nene to bring on for Partey. There's no Partey after taking off for a precaution. Eddie and Nketiah look knackered. Yeah, you could have probably kept Trossard on or Martinelli and put one of them up there. A game like that kind of sums up for me why you probably need a striker long term. That strengths are a bit different from Gabriel Jesus and Eddie Nketiah. Obviously, our bench is nowhere near City's, but it could be a lot better. We're out the FA Cup. Positive, not even a positive, but if it did end as a draw, there's an extra fixture list. Arteta somewhat through the game, because I can't say he didn't name a strong lineup or his strongest lineup, but it's probably not the lineup that, if you were naming your strongest lineup in a must-win, that he would field. So I think there's a lot of positives. I think there's a lot of frustrations. I think there's a lot of what ifs from that game, but is what it is, man. It weren't an embarrassing scoreline. We've gone out on the balance of things. We deserve to lose. It's just, I think we could have created a bit more, done a bit more. Regardless of the competitions, it's still another game where, we've not got one better than City. And again, it's still a bit of a fair one, really. City had 8 shots, 3 on target. We had 5 shots, 2 on target. They edged it 54% of the ball to 46, 494 passes in total to 418. We had 3 corners. Interestingly, City didn't have a single corner. City made 9 fouls, we made 14. We did look a bit knackered in the second half. 6 offsides, 3 apiece from both teams. The first half statistics were, people, City had 5 shots, 1 on target. We had 4 shots, 2 on target. We had 42% of the ball to 58, 174 passes to their 242. So yeah, Man City with their rotation, first game that no one's going to wax lyrical about. Rico Lewis, Kevin De Bruyne kept quiet. Haaland not really on nothing. There is a bit of face to save. There is a bit of credibility. But I think we've handed them their goal. I think we've never really had the fluidity we could have had in midfield. Clearly, we weren't as effective in the final third. Like, we had a handful of chances. Tomiyasu tried to do a mad thing in the first half. Fabio Vieira's tried to live a movie and strike it first time. Eddie's had 1-2 half chances. Trossard went close. But other than that, we didn't really put their defenders or their defense under any real pressure. So on the balance of things, we deserve to go out, really and truly. But it's one where you do think, what if, man? You do think you could have got a bit more out of the game, but we're just gonna have to circle for the FA Cup next year, innit? Every game we lost this season, Lokonga started. Lokonga didn't start today, though. City showed respect to the competition. Arsenal didn't. I agree and disagree. I agree because I think we could have named a stronger lineup. But then again, looking at it, bro, man can't say it's not a strong lineup, really. You can criticize Holding. The goal was conceded when Holding was off the field. Zinchenko should have played instead of Tierney. But Tierney was our first choice fullback, as is Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu done brilliant today. The only time I'm really vexed with Rob Holding is when Haaland's got the better of him, rather than trying to get back into spot. He's looking at the linesman. I was getting flashbacks of when Mustafi did that in the Carabao Cup final, ironically, against City. And obviously between Gabriel, Turner and Tomiyasu, they got him out. I think Turner, good game today. Number of good saves, number of important blocks, punches out, distribution at time. Literally twice was a bit booky, but I think if anything, not that Ramsdale's going to be behind Turner, but the managers thought, yo, you're the guy. Don't think Fabio Vieira, Lokonga, any of these guys. Tierney definitely didn't grab the game by the scruff of its neck. Saka quiet day today. It is what it is, really and truly. Trossard, Matt Turner, probably the positives for today, really. Lost the game in midfield, really didn't really offer nothing, man. So it's frustrating in that regards. I'm more frustrated with the time wasting and things. Obviously I admire it from City because I get it, but it does frustrate you when you're seeing it against your team, innit? Prem games against City will be different. They have to. Hi, mate. Trying to start a Leicester fan channel. Any advice? We are part of the more away fans that go to every game. Any help or shout out? Shout out to you lot, man. But I would say just start and be consistent, my broski, man. That's what I would say, man. Just make sure you want to do it. You're not just going to half-hearted do it, man. Classy DG as always. Appreciate that, King. Lokonga just not good enough. Arsenal had no excuses not to play your best 11. I agree. But I think we've lost the game in the second half. So while I agree, really, what am I agreeing with? So it is where it is, man. 1-0 against our B team and only scored when Pie was sub. City don't move me. Hey, obviously, it'll be a different game from City psychologically, and we can scream this B team thing, bro. Like, you play your strongest lineup, you edge it in it. And again, I understand the rotations. I agree with you, but at the same time, bro, Pep and Arteta have the luxury of using their squad in any way seems fit, really. It shows that clearly our depth isn't where City's are at. Maybe if we play the stronger teams, Zinchenko plays from the start, Odegaard starts, it's a different ball game, man. We didn't really have a sniff in midfield. Xhaka did all right. Partey did his thing. Vieira and Lokonga let the game pass them, really, as stated. So back to the drawing board, and we just prepare for Everton away because they've got a new manager. They're fighting for their lives. We didn't, we kind of struggle at Goodison Park. They've got Sean Dice, and Arteta's got to, justify the decision to rest players or bring players off, bring the main guys on for the bit part players. Eddie looked knackered today in the second half. I can't blame him. We just have to move, man. But who told Arteta to play the B team? United fan here, there's real competition around the league now because of Arsenal's success. I've just clocked Vieira was not on this thing. Boy, it's a good result for Arsenal. I think they'll come back stronger for it. It's not a good result. We're out of a competition. We can find the positives in that. It's one less competition to worry about. It's a couple of games out the calendar. Players have been rested and somewhat we gave a good account of themselves. But I don't quite believe in being mad negative and slating players and carrying on today. I also don't believe in just living in la la land. The reality is there are some positives, there's some negatives. Fundamentally, we lost. We're out of the competition. Simple as that. So we're out the League Cup, out the FA Cup, all focus on the Premier League and the Europa League now, innit? There's nothing else to be said in that regards, really. First off, even with some second string players, we didn't look out of our depth. Just need to keep Partey fit for the league game. Still feel like we got an equalizer in us today. I felt like that as well, but unfortunately, it never happened, man. Second half, it was looking like we could do a thing, man. Bro, Tierney, it's a sub thing, bro. The City game, you can't help us unless it's a trenches thing. Do you think we played all right? Yeah, I don't think we played terrible. Man can't start slating and making mad articles and stuff. We didn't play terrible today at all. People not aware of runners, man. Don't know why no one's closing down anyone, man. Not every sign is going to work out. We have to know that. So if Sambi doesn't work out, it's best to keep it moving. Bro, Sambi, go to Burnley next year and see what company can do. If company can't get a string out of you, then there's issues there. Really and truly. Simple as that. Big up you lot for, regardless of win, lose and draw, man. Bro, anytime Partey vacates, it's all shaky. Saka backup cost peas. We're not spending on anything. I think we're going to take the Europa League seriously, but today was a day to remind the board we need more. Master plan to get more signings in. Let's run that one, man. I'm here for that. Run something, man. Maybe Super Mikel Arteta's got one up his sleeve, innit? Arteta knew what he was doing today. He's showing the owners if Partey gets injured, we're effed. The first half was calm. We needed our strongest midfield to break them down. Needed Partey behind Odegaard. Even if they only got 45 minutes, they needed to be together. Might be the right call for you to rest players. Better lose today than in the league, right? Hope so. Look, man, gave man chances and certain man fluffed it. DG, don't forget the email. Send me your email again, broski. Sambi, can't allow spooked. Need that Caicedo bid accepted as soon as possible. Lokonga is useless. You lot are harsh, man. I think it was just second half. It was wrapped really and truly. As I said, for me, main positives would be that we never got embarrassed. We gave a decent account of themselves. I think Trossard, Matt Turner did well. I also think Saliba in the minutes he played. And I also think Gabriel did well. And I don't think Holding was terrible. Yeah, I was nervous, especially when he got on the yellow. And he did lose all the battles really to Haaland. But, you know, it's not like you got twisted up and embarrassed and all these things. In fact, I've seen Holding a lot more than I saw Lokonga and Fabio Vieira, really. I'm quite disappointed in Fabio Vieira's performance, if I'm honest with you, because I believe in him. Not going to turn on you or anything like that. But I think this shows why a lot of you are not playing like that, really. Do you think Emil would have changed the result? It's always the ones that are not involved that would have made the difference. But you're not involved, are you? And it is what it is in that regard. I fancy us against these lot in the league. Am I the only one who thought it was actually one of Sambi's better games, which might say a lot? I agree. Was impressed with Matt Turner and Trossard. Saliba, Gabriel, Turner, effing immense. I think Sambi was decent. Vieira really annoyed me. I mean, Sambi just goes through the motions, man. There was a period in that game, especially when Zinni came on, where you're like, oh, okay, switching it to Saka and that. And then others, he's hiding. His first touch isn't quite there. And you can't, everyone makes mistakes, really. It's more the decision-making, like with Fabio Vieira today. I wasn't happy to see him pull out of 50-50s. I wasn't happy to see Holding trying to wave to the ref when we need to play. Ain't mad at that. We had a good game. Turner had a great game. I think Turner's the one I'm like, all right, cool. DG, great commentary. Let's not all lose our heads. We're top of the league in there to stay. Amen. It's just frustrating, man. Sambi is at fault for the goal he earns. No, it's several players. I can't just say Sambi. Saka and Tommy have gone quiet. Why are we allowing Ake to shoot? It's taking their left back to score, so calm, but could have done more, man. Wanted to see more from Saka, but again, the man there can't make the difference all the time. And the way Saka's been playing since he's been into the first team in this season, cool. He had an off day. You know, it looked like he needed Odegaard and probably Benjamin White to do his thing, and just more of a foothold in midfield that Zinni, Xhaka, Partey, and Odegaard give us. But again, it highlights the need for depth because these men are not going to always be there, especially if we want to be a team that aspires for everything. Shout out to City because they're still in 3 competitions indirectly. Defo send you the video, broski. Don't watch that. But yeah, man. He's flat-footed and slow. Sambi's just positionally bad. His awareness is low. I think Arteta is prioritizing the competitions he hasn't won yet, Europa or Prem. Wake up, cool DG. Wake up for what, though? Like, it's the same old things, really. Like, I wouldn't say it's one that we're looking at. I thought Sambi did all right on the ball, positive passing. Oh, balls on the floor. We did lack that cutting edge. Whole team's gone to sleep for that goal, bro. But again, Alvarez has made that because we have not followed a runner. We spoke about midfield runners before the game on the live stream. And he isn't for everyone. Look at this guy, man. The Emirates ain't for everyone, man. So what? You're claiming City's works on Arsenal? Boy, you're them guys that any sort of problems in school were going to run to their older brother, no backbone. Raw, I never thought I'd see Man United fans cheering on people in their backyard. You know, seeing Liverpool do what they're doing historically now, seeing what City's doing. You think Spurs could do that around us? Chelsea can win whatever they want. They know what happens when we go to Stamford Bridge. Spurs know what happens when we go away from home, man. Don't forget United package, Liverpool package, Tottenham ×2 package, Chelsea package. We're snatching change. Come get that back. We take a little L, you know, little FA Cup L. You know, it says something when the world's trying to do fake laugh. Bear man overcompensated in this thing. Let's have it right, man. Man said, I'm playing, I'll go get a life. No, man, you always hear a lot, man. City is an Arsenal, mate. Well, Daniel, they're 2 different teams. What are you going to tell me next? The sky's blue? The only reason they're keeping him around is squad depth. Sambi so obviously needs a loan to pattern up and gather confidence. This keeping him on the bench thing is not doing any favours. To be fair, the 11 that played still made a good account of themselves, and we could have scored 1 or 2. We'll rise again, just need the squad depth. Big up DG. It's true. But the flip side of that is, bro, like, we didn't know, did we? The beautiful thing about live, like in football, did you do it or not? And I agree with you, but we didn't. This shows exactly why we need Caicedo. I mean, let's not make it the Lokonga 8 campaign, man. Because slightly, I saw Sambi Lokonga more than Vieira, but we're at where we're at in it. All I would say is this is why you, man, the one guy that's got Ramsdale ahead of him and it's different for goalies can count himself unlucky that he don't get more game time. I don't think Holding was terrible today. Obviously, he lost the majority of the battles against Haaland, but ultimately you did your part to win the war. Ultimately, they've needed their left back to score. So there are some positives. The negatives are that we lost. The negatives are that we need more squad depth. The negatives are that I feel we got a bit tired towards the end of the game and we lost the midfield battle. We've switched off for a second and handed them their goal, and we've purred a bit, had a couple half chances, but we never quite got it cracking in it. So it's almost like we've handed it away from ourselves, really. So we've set ourselves big expectations. We've just got to go again, man. There isn't too much more to say. No loan spell can make Sambi better. He can't even play this system with basic positioning. Let's not write anything off, man. Rivals would take anything they can to get with Arsenal right now. Truth is, they know we tried for this game, but we couldn't care less about the FA Cup. I could care, man. Fabio Vieira just needs to impose himself more. Stop ducking out of 50-50s. Eat some hard food as well. You need bear yam, green banana, pause, all these things. Saka, whatever your mum's been feeding you, because I know you didn't get this strength eating all them carbohydrates at London Coley. Take Fabio Vieira to your yard. Eddie and Ketia as well. Monday, Eddie Saka's yard for Mumsy's dinner. Eddie, your mum's yard for his dinner. Fabio Vieira will beef up in no time, man. No time. Ain't Lokonga of Congolese to say back some hard food as well, man. Lokonga is just a bit too timid. Fabio Vieira needs to impose himself and go gym. Kinney, technically lacking today. Terrible today. But Tomiyasu came in, did well. Matt Turner did well. Who else? Gabriel Saliba in the minutes played did well. Let ourselves down for the goal. I'm going to watch the game again, but yeah, man. I've definitely had better Friday nights. I definitely would have loved to have been in the competition still, but this is how the game goes, people, man. It's how the game goes. You can't win them all, innit? It is what it is, man. Would have preferred to have had an easier run. FA Cup fixtures. Who's everyone else got? Who's everyone else got? No, cool. United got Reading, Preston, Spurs, Brighton, Liverpool. Brighton, Liverpool's a bit of a sheg for Liverpool as well. We can have a little Ipswich or Bristol or something. All right. Luck of the draw, I guess. I got time. I got time. I got time for Thingy. I got time for Vieira. You just got to be honest. United will smack Reading, man. DG check for Beach shows tweet Caicedo begging to leave Brighton right now. Clockwork settings, isn't it? What's his Twitter? What's his you say his Twitter or his Instagram? I don't trust these Medinas after Modric though, man. These hoes will say anything, fam. They'll say anything, cuz. They'll tell you anything, bro. Modric, them man, they're long-haired youths. I can't trust them, man. What did he say on his Instagram? I can't trust these, man. Can't lie to you. They're bandili, man. Been a bad day for Arsenal. Obviously, under 21s lost to Spurs. We've held an L today in it, so man, let's have to live to fight again. Bro, who's that? Oh yeah, you know what? Let's stick to what we said we're doing. Innit? We said we're. What's Caicedo's Instagram, man? I don't really want to read too much into these guys' antics, man. If I'm honest with you, I don't want to read into antics. Moses. He ain't got nothing on his thingy, man. But Fabrizio Romano's doing bare, man. Fair enough, though, man. Fair enough. But for what it's worth, though, people, Fabrizio Romano has made a tweet. Let me actually 3:20:40. Again, allegedly, Fabrizio Romano has made a tweet in follow-up to, obviously, Moses Caicedo. As you know, a £60 million bid has been rejected. Some outlets say we're going to go back in for the individual. Moses Caicedo, after the £60 million Arsenal bid, bearing in mind he's got new agents and he has interest from Chelsea, Liverpool and Arsenal. And that, you know, at some point, if this continues, Brighton might just say, you know what, F it, get the replacement in before deadline, spark a bidding war. You can go Chelsea, you can go Anfield, you can come to London in Arsenal. No one gives a crap, really. Do something. Moses Caicedo, after the £60 million Arsenal bid, I am grateful to Brighton. I am very proud to be able to bring in a record transfer fee for Brighton, which would allow them to reinvest and help the club. I hope the fans, they can understand why I want to take up this magnificent opportunity. And again, with Chelsea on the back burners, you're a bit shook, really. Earlier today, the first tweet that got everything cracking, Arsenal have submitted a £60 million bid to sign Moses Caicedo as a new midfielder. Chelsea had a £55 million verbal proposal rejected this January as Brighton hoped to keep the player, but Arsenal are now pushing. Negotiations enter into key stages. And then obviously Fabrizio Romano's, that was how Fabrizio kicked things off. By the way, again, Martinelli has agreed a new 4.5-year deal with Arsenal in principle. Still waiting on I's to be dotted and T's to be crossed, folks. But then, you know, today Brighton rejects £60 million offer from Arsenal for Moses Caicedo. There has been rumours he's prepared to hand in a transfer request. Once again, we had a £60 million bid fixed for him rejected. Brighton's position is that Caicedo is not for sale in the January transfer window, and this will not change. Arsenal are keen on the 21-year-old as they look to sign a central midfielder. And as you see, with certain performances we could have done with someone that could impose themselves a bit more. They've been exploring a deal for Caicedo in recent days and have now made a firm move for him in the final few days of the window, but Brighton have rejected this bid. A new player in midfield was a long-term target for Premier League leaders. Obviously, injuries to El Nene and Partey being taken off as a precaution kind of makes this a need be, really, because, again, Lokonga, it's not a that thing. Vieira, it's not a that thing, but I'd rather explore Fabio Vieira, Martin Odegaard, Zinchenko, Smith Rowe in midfield. So we'll have to see. In relation to more, check out the other videos, people, because tomorrow we'll be back online, but I think I've spoken about my man until I'm blue in the face, people. So, yeah, man, I think, what more can I add to that? I feel sorry for Lokonga right now. As of right now, he's inexperienced for the position Arsenal needs him for. We need experience. I hear that. We got the juice again, bro. Until man are signing, who knows, man? Click on the Brighton logo on his Insta. Bro, Lokonga's doing chattings. Raw. And for what it's worth, people, let me just read it out. I don't know if you lot can see that. It didn't bang, but I'm on his Instagram. I am grateful to Mr. Bloom and Brighton for giving me the opportunity to come to the Premier League, and I feel I've always done my best for them. I always play football with a smile and with heart. I am the youngest of 10 siblings from a poor upbringing in Santo Domingo in Ecuador. My dream always to be the most decorated player in the history of Ecuador. I am proud to be able to bring in a record transfer fee for Brighton, which would allow them to reinvest and help the club continue to be successful. The fans have taken me into their heart and they'll always be in my heart. So I hope they can understand why I want to take up this magnificent opportunity. Allegedly, this is what he is alleged to have said. And this was actually 18 minutes ago. And again, Arsenal, Chelsea are probably both interested. We've got to look weary. What I would say for Arsenal, get this done, get it agreed. The player's giving you a hand. He wants to leave. There's a bidding war that could strengthen Brighton, but Brighton have shown themselves as difficult negotiators. You will leave on their terms. No one ever gets their way in business. It's about compromisation. They're not going to get as much as they want. Arsenal, whoever, have to pay a bit more. Brighton probably have his replacement lined up. Again, Roberto De Zerbi has said, I'd prefer for him to leave at the end of the season. And they're in a position of strength. Fundamentally, they don't have to let the player go. It's mid-season. Teams have to be prepared to overpay. So Arsenal, get this done. Have other targets lined up if this does not work, but we need to bring in a midfielder. That's all I would say. Obviously, he's forced Brighton's hand, but players get tapped up all the time and then start behaving themselves. Vieira, Rooney, Gerrard, I know football's changed, but these men used to act up all the time about leaving their clubs. So again, for Brighton, they probably just want to start a bidding war. And obviously for Caicedo, Chelsea were allegedly in for him first. You've got Graham Potter there, you know, ex-manager in that. Arsenal could sell you the project. We'll have to see how it develops, people. But all I care about is that we get something done in it, really. And I don't know, with this being said, we'll have to see if he's involved on Sunday or whatever, against obviously Liverpool for Brighton. So we'll have to see how that one really develops, folks, if I'm completely honest with you. So yeah, man. I mean, Odegaard, of course, was shouting at Lukonga. He has a new agency. What are you saying? He saw Sambi Lukonga and said, boy, I'll get on to you. No loyalty in football, I tell you. If Brighton really value him, they won't put him on 15k salary. Look after your family and your life. I'll hand in a transfer request real quick. He owes no one nothing. Like he said, football is a very important game, but it's more than just a game. He's helped his family escape poverty, and he wants to probably get some generational wealth. Allegedly, he's on like 5 bags for Brighton. He's contracted until 2025, so they're going to have to give him a new deal. He's played at the World Cup. His reputation is enhancing. They know they've got a good asset. Obviously, if he now sulks, if he doesn't get his move and he sulks, his price tag could drop down, innit? So who knows? But it would be in his best interest to keep performing, innit? So we'll have to see, man. I'm not that I'm pessimistic, but I need to see medicals are being done and all these things. I'm not going through the Mudryk saga once again, people. So we'll have to see how this thing happens. This keeps that seed of doubt in Arsenal's head about City. This one was way more important than people say. We can't be celebrating losses, but I think it was sort of encouraging. I can't lie. No need for an overreaction. They went stronger than us at home. I mean, whose fault is that? But I agree fundamentally. No need to do too much. Vieira's meaty. We got zanged. We need to accept it. Harsh. Transfer request settings, I tell you. It is what it is, people, man. It is what it is for you lot, people. But in regards to this video, what first thing I would say, win, lose, Arsenal fan or not, I appreciate every single one of you tuned in, whether you're on YouTube or Twitch. Make sure you're following on all the platforms and them things there. Truthfully, people, I'm knackered, man. Like we had a stream earlier, brought out some videos for you lot. Gonna go and cut up some more videos for you lot. Brought out some videos for you lot on YouTube. Check that out. Gonna get a more condensed match review of today out for you lot. Gonna cut up this live stream, obviously, for the Caicedo business and Martinelli new deal and all of that jazz. But yeah, man, it's been a madness. It's been a madness, man. Like I'm finished today, man. It's time to shower, eat, cool off, and see you lot all again tomorrow, man. Again, I hope you and your loved ones are all in good health. I hope you've all had a great weekend, or wait, better yet, great week. I hope you all have a great weekend. Make sure you're following on all the socials and all these things. But yeah, man, you lot stay blessed, stay safe. I know Arsenal need to find more depth, and they need some match winners. They need to shout me. You think Kyle Walker stopping me?
Against this right back, Charlie. Against this right back, Charlie.
There's always just that active red flag defenders. I think it's like